want to hear Andy on this beat.
No, you don't.
Tell him go ahead.
No, you don't. I know what y'all trying to do. Come over here. All right. Yo, you know I always wait for my 2-minute mark. I was on Insta Live first, and I'm on the heck is this? The heck is this? YouTube. Yeah, when YouTube now. Y'all get up in there, yo. You know, I ain't waiting for you anyway. You know how this go in. So I just wait for that 2-minute mark. I know it's Saturday. Y'all probably doing something. I mean, ain't that much you could do. Ain't really that much to do, but yeah. Hope y'all chilling. Hope y'all week was good. Everybody, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. We definitely gonna talk. We are going to talk. So don't worry. Y'all know how I do it. They already know. So I hope y'all weekend. I hope y'all week was good. It wasn't too stressful in the sense that you didn't cause the stress. You understand? I hope, you know, no arguments, no fighting, no nothing. Y'all just you made sure what you needed to take care of for the week, it got taken care of, you know, without any malice, you know, anything happening. All right, that's what I mean. So I hope everything is good with y'all. Let me lighten this up. Oh, it's 2 minutes. Oh shit. All right. You know how I do it. All right. Welcome to Strictly Explicit Truth. This is Shifu Drew. Peace. All right, yo. All right. It's funny because the last show I did, it was talking about immature adults and spiteful and what was it, parents and son. What is going on? What are y'all doing out there? You know, let me start with this, because, you know, before I even get to the point, I'm going to break shit down. So let me break shit down. There is different ways to send a message. There's different ways for me to show you who I am without me actually telling you. And we all have heard the phrase, when people show you who they are, believe them. And with this Kyle Rittenhouse thing, all I'm going to say is, we constantly see these situations where certain people show us who they are, and we still refuse to believe them. Every time someone shows us who they are, right? We still refuse to believe them. We have a problem. You have a problem. This idea of, I don't want to say PTSD, because I think it's like Stockholm syndrome, but like a deeper Stockholm syndrome. If I continuously slap you in your face, how many times do I have to slap you in your face before you realize it's me slapping you? Not only is it me slapping you, when is you going to hit me back?
And if you're not hitting back, it's time to let go.
And if you're not doing the hit back, then you must be the one to separate yourself. Yeah. This is the same shit. Like, it's like, as soon as I do a show, next 2 days, something happened, you see it on the news, and it's pretty much reference to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I try real hard to stay away from this pop culture type situations, but you can't help it that when you're saying certain things and then right there it's in front of you. When people show you this dude was walking the neighborhood with his rifle. Let me break it down first and ask you a question. If you was walking down the street with a rifle, how long do you think it would take these fucking cops to come and snatch you? Or not even snatch you before they bust a shot at your ass. How long you think it would take them? Not to mention, this was a young dude at that. Now, while we on the subject of young, it's mad young dudes out here with guns, and I know we don't make guns. We don't make them. We don't make them. And for the elders who have guns, I don't know where the fuck they getting them from. I'm being rhetorically sarcastic, if you know what that means. That's crazy. All these little dudes got guns, and it's nothing for them to just walk around and but. Okay. So he's walking in the neighborhood with this rifle, and it's like, yo, it's cool for me to just walk around with this. Now I'm comfortable busting it. I'm not going to get into the specifics of what happened because I'm just trying to show you something. This is about you having common sense. This is about you understanding what you are seeing in front of you versus what you are being told. So now I'm comfortable because if I'm showing you I'm comfortable walking around with the rifle, that means it's not only comfortable for me to walk around and do this type of stuff, but others like me can do it too. In fact, this is what we have always done. And if this is something we have always done, then my question to you is, how long you gonna keep getting shot at? Whether it's us doing the killing or them, how long you gonna keep getting shot at before you put a stop to that shit yourself? How many more kids, how many more babies, how many more women, how many more grandparents are going to be buried by them bullets until you say, fuck that? Do you know fear is a mental construct? Fear is really guilt. Did you know that? Fear is really guilt. So technically, it doesn't exist until you make it manifest into something fearful. Yo, bust this. Let me bust this to you. If you, okay, let's say I have a stack of money right here. Just, 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 just to show you the difference of mindset. If I have a stack of money, or you have a stack of money, right here at the table, right? If you see someone grab and reach for that stack of money, we all know everyone's everyone's reaction, rapid reaction. It's the great, yo, what you doing? Don't touch that money. You can't have that same mindset when it comes to your life or someone else's. Yo, what the fuck you doing? Because a life is more valuable than money because you need life to make money, right? The fucked up thing about it is I'm gonna put his race aside from it and I'm gonna say he's not the only young motherfucker that be walking around the hood with guns, this bussing. This is a problem. The hatred these youngins have for themselves is you know what's fucked up? Because I did a show about it already. Close that. I'm doing a show. Thank you. I did a show about this already. And then I spoke about the immature adults. And I spoke about the spiteful parents. I did. And then here we are again. with oh gosh, yo, with us being so absent-minded from these children, look at what they doing. I don't know where the fuck these motherfucking dudes' parents was at. They probably was on the same shit that he was in. But this is what I'm talking about. We are the ones that instill the mindset into these children. We are the ones that give them hate. We are the ones that give them love. So, in their eyes, what we tell them is good, they are going to go out there and see it as good until they develop a mind of their own. Remember, these children, their minds is still a sponge. Even in their 20s, their minds is still a sponge. They're absorbing. There's no 20-year-old out there right now that is mature like that. They all still on that childish shit as they should be because they're learning themselves. You're not supposed to be a killer. Killing is the thing now. And filming it is the thing now. Attention has always been the newest currency ever since this bullshit came out. It's fucked up though that we as black people talk a lot of bullshit. We talk a lot of shit. We go hard. And I keep saying, stop saying you go hard. You only go hard for your own. You're not going hard for the others outside of you. Because if something get done to you right now from someone who doesn't look like you, you sit there and you let it happen. And keep it real. Police roll up right now. You gonna have that same energy you have for homie over there? No. Be honest. You not. So the question is, and I say this again every show, what is it about you hate so much that the moment you see someone like you gotta shoot them? They know why they shoot us. You don't know why you shoot us. You don't know. How do I get protection from it? Yo, thank you for that question. Very good. This has been a long conversation. Do you know how you get protection from it? I'm gonna tell you. In the Asian community, right? And this is no disrespect to anyone. I'm showing you a point. The Asian community invest in its community. Do you understand what I'm saying? That means everybody in that community is in sync with what goes on in here. So if something should happen here, we know we have that protection from the whole community that shit won't happen. We can't do that shit. This is what I've been saying. We don't do that shit. Like, we the only ones that be on the block, and we go in the building, and we got the building clouded up with smoke, and we rolling dice and shit like that, but we don't show respect to the people that's coming in the building. We don't live there. We don't do that. Instead, we should protect the building or protect the people in that complex. You understand what I'm saying? That means whoever, we know the time that you go out, we know the time that you come in, and we know who's a stranger and who's acting up. We are not going to allow you to come into this place that we call home and have you violate that shit. But here's the fucked up thing. As soon as we are violated, we have these pretenders that come and protest and act like they cared. We have to stop doing that. Caring starts with action. It starts with action, not reaction.
True.
What the fuck are you doing out there? And I'm not cursing at you. I'm cursing at the situation. What the fuck are you doing out there? Your mindset has to constantly be on building, because I don't know what the times that we in right now is all about business. It's all about business. All of these murders that's happening in these areas that are about to be gentrified is all a purge. It is all a purge. Because notice, the hood, ever since it started being gentrified, the murders went skyrocket. We are cleaning house. And I've been telling y'all, these little dudes is getting paid to do this shit. They've always been getting paid to clap people. Oh, look at that hit. 5 shots. It did. Of course. 5 shots in the same exact direction. Yes, yes, it was professional. These Some of these dudes do go to the range, believe it or not. Not all of them, but some of them do. The issue I have with this is that the young ones are more focused on being killers than actually running this bitch. When we have these old ones still in place, still trying to bring the old ways. They want to keep the old ways. Let me hip you to something. How many shades of brown you know? You don't even know why I asked that question, but just listen to me again. How many shades of brown are there? If you don't know, and if you don't know where I'm going with it, just look up right now the many different shades of brown. And maybe you see where I'm going with it. We have got a problem with each other. The minute homies step out the house, I'm grilling them.
Wow.
Fuck this nigga looking at me. So nigga, I don't give a fuck. You got a car, nigga. Get the now. Why? Why? Why would my mind be on saying that? Like why? Like why? What did he do? What did he do to me? He stepped out. He had fresh kicks on. You know what I'm saying? He probably had a bad shorty with him. Had a sick ass whip, and I'm grilling him. Why? Why? What did he do to me that I have to think like that? What did he do? What did he do? What did she do by getting her hair done, buying new shoes, getting dressed up, and all of that shit, and hitting the town? What did she do wrong that she has to be looked at that way? And now all the other shorties trying to jump her. What? What was it? It was self-hatred. You are upset because you can't take it out on who you really want to take it out on, which is you, and you don't want to fix that. So now you've built up this tension you have about yourself, and now you're about to let it off on somebody else who look like you. See, this is a growing issue. I am not talking about racism yet, because that's another distraction. And you got to get the fuck off of that shit. I don't mean racism. I'm talking about you got to get off the fact that they're using that as a distraction. Anytime you see people building together, when they see different kinds of people building together, different cultures, different races, different lives, different walks of life of people who see building together, that's when you see this shit. Oh, I'm about to run and shoot up a brother. I'm about to run and kill a sister because I want to make you understand. Okay? Nobody gonna be together. You understand? Ain't gonna be no fucking peace. I control what goes. I give you the say so. I tell you who to hate. I tell you who to love. I tell you what to eat. I tell you what to drink. I tell you what to take as medicine. I tell you what to take as, you know what? I run this shit. And until you realize I run this shit, I'm going to keep busting off. And like, it's common sense. How have you not figured that out? How have you not figured that out? Let me go to young Dolph, because I know I lost you. So let's talk something you might know. Now, tell me if you heard about that young Dolph Fidgeway. Give me a whatever if you heard about young Dolph. Okay. I don't know the previous events that led up to the shooting. What I do know is apparently he got cookies and he was about to do a turkey drive. Is that correct? Okay. 30, what was it, 35, 36? It's a young dude, yo. 36. I'm older than him.
Yeah,
he was 36, yo. I'm older than him. No, he was 36. He was 36. Like, maybe, you know, maybe, you know, yo, I could be wrong, yo. I could be wrong, but that's still young, yo. Homie was still young. It's a little dude, man. I got some cookies, and moments later, I got shot. I got shot the fuck up and died. And first of all, before I finish, y'all niggas ain't tired of this shit, yo. Like, son, I come from the illest hood in Brooklyn, son. East 21st Street in Caton. I come from the illest hood, son. So I know I seen the same shit y'all niggas seen that y'all was at. Trust me, son. Trust me, son. I seen it. If I ain't see it, I was doing it, son. Trust me, son. I know. I know what them bars look. I know what behind them bars look like. I know what that shit look like. I know what that shit feel like. Son, I'm telling you, there's not. Listen and understand. There is nothing that's going on right now with y'all little dudes that I ain't see or didn't do. Trust me. Trust me. I feel your frustration. I do. It ain't shit out here for you to do. You can't get no job. They're not gonna give you a job because everybody wearing locks now. So now locks is associated with criminals, which it's not supposed to be because that's not the culture of it. So I get it. And then we play drill rap, we play trap music, we play regular hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We dress a certain way, we talk a certain way loud. It makes you feel like we aggressive. I get that. So you don't want anything to do with us. So it leaves us stuck in the hood, stuck on the block. We forced to sell weed or crack or pills. And we got a lot of this tension. Trust me, dudes. I know. I'm talking to the G's now. I'm talking to the gunners right now. You ain't no gunner. You ain't never hold no burner. You ain't bust off. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to my G's. Yo, please feel me. And my young gangsters, just hear me, son. You ain't gotta listen to nothing. You don't gotta listen and take advice to nothing I'm saying. Just follow me just one time. I know that. I know that shit. Trust me. I still go through that shit now. I'm telling all of y'all, right? I still go through that now because as a mental cleansing, I still go through those not flashback, but like, you know, in the military, when they have flashes of them still in war, you know, I still get that. You know, certain times I might move my head. I'll just be sitting there and I move my head like I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because I still get that being attack mode and having to drop some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because one time I had to run away. You feel me? So I trust me, I know that. I also know the feeling of somebody doing something to me as a youngin, somebody older doing something to me, and I couldn't do nothing because I didn't have the strength or the tool to respond. And having that leftover bent up tension. You know what I'm saying? Man, this dude just got away with touching me, son. Like, man. I know that feeling, man. Let me hip you to something though. Sometimes, most of the times, and I'm gonna be honest, most of the times when you dolo, when you by yourself, most of the times you will get away with that because you don't keep company around you. But when you have people with you, and I call anytime you in that gang shit, okay, you're going to have singing birds in the gang. Niggas who don't talk is niggas who always tell the truth. When you in a gang, niggas who don't talk, who won't snitch, is niggas who tell you the truth. Niggas who can like keep it real, like they don't care if you could fuck them up or nothing. They gonna look in your face and they gonna keep it real with you. Son, I'm not about to do that shit. Fuck out of here. Nah, you my nigga, but I'm not fucking with that shit. Yeah, but if the police, son, why you bringing up, son? I'm not about to tell on you about nothing, son. Go about your business. And I know the feeling. I've been there. But check this out, though. I said it already. What is it about yourself that you hate so much? Now, I'm not going to go out there and say, I know what happened because trust me, I'm not from Memphis. I'm not from Memphis at all. So I can't talk shit. So for those of you who know and live out there, my props is to you. You feel me? My props is to you. You know more than me. You go ahead and you do that. I'm going by what I'm hearing and what is out there. And so far, it's the same thing. He went out there, he got some cookies. After the cookies, he was about to do a turkey drive, which something about that does not seem wrong to me, because if I'm coming back to somewhere I live at, and from what I heard, he was comfortable going out there. Like that's his home. He was going in the store by himself, going to the post office by himself, going to the grocery store by himself, like just chilling. He'll buy food, eat it in his car. No, not when he went home. He was by himself. I don't know, but that footage I saw them taking somebody away. I don't know if that was his man, but all I'm saying was, if I'm your security, just let me tell you something. That's because I'm Caribbean, yo. It's like, nah, I'm not. Stop. I'm fucking with you, yo. It's not because I'm fucking with y'all. But nah, that's just because, like, I've been around real niggas. It rubbed off. Being around real niggas, especially who hold straps, it rubs off. If you got security, if I'm security, I'm looking out the window. You already inside. I'm like this. That's my job as security. Is to watch out the window. As soon as I see something weird with a car pull up, I should be the first one out the door. And I should be ready. If I'm security, I need to be ready. What a car pulling up like that. Soon as somebody come up. Now, see, maybe y'all haven't really go to the range and understand guns, but you come out, homie had the chopper. That's who you should have hit first if you're security. Okay? That's who you should have hit first, because them bullets are worse. Those AK bullets worse. Bop. See, a lot of y'all don't know how to stand when you shoot. We'll have that class later. Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
Certified, don't deny. Okay? We'll go through that class later. But what I am saying is, as security, you should be at the door. Matter of fact, outside, because inside is good. You already saw inside. Yo, Exit. Who's Exit Nemesis? I like him, yo. Exit 2 Nemesis. Yo, shout out, yo. Yo, y'all follow Exit 21 Nemesis 575. Y'all follow him. Follow. It's Exit 21 Nemesis 575. You know what I'm saying? Always be able to spread the love. I always say that, like, I'm not the only one that have something to do, I have something to show, I have something to say. Like, follow other brothers and sisters too, man. Like, you have to start doing that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, if I'm security, the way that car pulls up, I'm done. I'm the first. Soon as I see that door open, I'm hitting the window. We don't know how to go in militant mode. I told y'all guys already. I gave y'all the information. I do online training, and you can come to me if you're in the DMV. Y'all refuse to do so. Let me tell you something right now that you refuse to understand. These motherfuckers out here, they go to the gun range all the time, and they're teaching their children at a young age. My girls already know how to use a strap. Because if they get older and they need to defend themselves and they're out there, their mindset knows that when I step outside the house, no one is going to treat me the same way as the people in my house. Please believe me. Y'all left me with 59% charge. You're lucky. No, it's fine. Go ahead. My daughters came and stole my charger, y'all. You see how that is? You see? Go ahead, say hi. You want to say hi? Not you. You want to say hi? Come on, say hi. Say hi, Buddha. Come on. You my little twin. Buddha. No, Mimi. what you got to do. Yeah, so go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Y'all all right?
Yeah, we're good.
I told you I don't care if my girls come in. They interrupt, they interrupt. Y'all just bear with it. They come first. Don't play that shit. Yeah, so that's what it is. If I'm security, I have to be aware as security. As security, my job is to constantly be aware. Am I right or am I wrong? As security, yo, when young Dolph came up in there, once you seen inside was good, all right, brother, you good? All right, I'm about to stand outside the door. And I'm checking. If I'm not standing outside the door, I'm standing at the front door looking out. Because I'm checking everybody coming in and I'm checking everybody who's out around it. But apparently he was comfortable around his way. So maybe the security he probably knew was tight like that. So maybe he ain't feel like he had to secure like that. Because he always around. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm going on the record say I don't know.
Allegedly.
Nah, not allegedly. If I'm from my hood, check this out. All right. If I'm if I'm Empress Trini bodyguard, right? And you go well, they didn't knock down Berry Farm. But let's say Berry Farms was still there, right? And she go back to Berry Farms because she always go there every 3 months. And I live there and I know she's there every 3 months. In my mind, yes, I'm strapped, but I'm not really gonna feel the need to be super aware because this is something you do every 3 months. Every time you always over here. That's what I'm saying. Yo, shout out, shout out. Tiptoe Big Dog, shit, what's up?
Tiptoe, what's up?
Y'all also follow Tiptoe Big Dog shit, please. Yo, follow these people, man. The same way they follow me, you can follow. Spread the love. So what I'm saying is, if I'm security again, and I know that this is something you do constantly, then all right, I'm not gonna be super aware. But you about to do something. You about to do something that's causing a lot of attention, which is you about to do a turkey drive. So not because I know this holiday is important, a lot of people travel, I'm gonna be super on guard. I should have been at that door. Young Dolph security should have been at the door. At the door, like yo, why that car pulled up like that? Yo, hold on, why that boop 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 boop? As a security, you supposed to make the first move, not them. That's why you're the security. There's a reason why clubs have bouncers. There's a reason why the term is called bouncers. You fuck up, I'ma bounce your ass. But bouncers are slackers because they be getting fucked up. I'm telling you right now, ain't bouncing ain't holding me. Don't touch me, yo. Like don't. So not seafood, yo. I'm. But this is what I'm saying. So it goes back to this because apparently they caught the dudes. I don't know. Somebody got to inform me.
I don't know.
I don't know. Can somebody come on, man? Can y'all tell me? Did they catch it? I think they caught the dudes. Michigan. That's right, baby. 21-3. Michigan. It's my college team. Michigan is busting their ass right now. They about to be 10-1. So that was just a quick sidebar. So they play in Maryland. So it was two dudes apparently. And what I said was, remember I said in the beginning, if you're by yourself, if you a dude that do dirt by yourself, that was me. I used to do dirt by myself. And that's why I'm comfortable in any situation when it comes with people because, like, son, dudes tried to jump me. I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? And I had to run from that situation. There's no way I'm standing there fighting 8, 9 niggas. fuck you, I'm not doing that shit, and I don't got nothing on me, then I had to learn in myself. I had to learn in myself. I had to learn respect for myself. You know why? Because I said, yo, son, you so reckless that it took 9 niggas to fucking bring you down. And I said, when I looked at that, I said, there was no reason for me to even ride with a gang or a crew, son. Once I knew that by myself, that I didn't care if it was a group or a single person, I'm still going to do shit anyway. There was no reason for me to keep company anyway. I'm the type of person that I could be, let me tell you this. I'm the best friend you will ever have. You know why? Because your business, I will never tell. You know why? Because I don't care. And this is what I mean by I don't care. I'm not going to listen to something you say. Y'all also follow Brown Girl Interrupted. Follow Brown Girl Interrupted. Excuse me. I could be the best friend to you. You know why? Because you could tell me something personal all you want, and I don't care. This is what I mean by I don't care. Meaning that that's not going to affect my life. I understand that there are friendships that sometimes when they come around and express things, they just want to get it out. You just want to get it out. And when you want to get it out, you need somebody to listen. Because maybe whoever you around ain't hearing you, which leads to frustration, which leads to anger, which leads to our niggas busting. Dude, I'm telling you, I've been there. I've been there. Shout out to Jyoti. Y'all also follow Jyoti. Go ahead. Again, I'm going to say this again. The same way y'all follow me, follow these people. They have a lot to offer. They also have information. So please. Okay. So you also I've been there 100%, but I've been there. I've been in situations but I had to learn. I had to learn to accept my own faults. And if I didn't accept my own faults, then I wouldn't be able to forgive myself. You see, it's not about other people forgiving you. And that's what I thought at the time. It's not about other people forgiving you. Once you make amends, if they choose to forgive you or not, that's up to them. But once you forgive yourself, it's easier for you to move on. What I mean by move on, because people don't necessarily break down move on. What I mean by moving on is you are past that old self of you. You are no longer that person that made that mistake. In fact, you diminish that. You have now, you are a caterpillar at that stage. You have came out of that shell. And remember the last show I talked about immature adults. So now you are out of immaturity and you are in maturity. So now you don't have to even and once you put it in the past, you're no longer doing those same things. Hence the word, I guess, when religious people talk about repent, I guess that will be the true example of repent. Repent meaning, shout out to Super. Y'all shout out, y'all go follow Super. NDSV, that's the team. Y'all shout out Super. Peace and love. That's what real repentance will be. For those of you who are religious, I am not. You know what I'm saying? I am very spiritual. Okay. I deal with Islam. But what I'm saying is, once you get to that mindset and you have forgiven yourself, it's easy for you to go ahead and transform into other things that you wanted to do or you wanted to be. Yeah. But once you have that hold on you, then it's easy for others to manipulate you. I did this in other shows before. But that is my problem. My problem right now that we have. There is a hatred and a non-like that we have for ourselves that leads us to ending our lives through a gun. Through a gun. Yo, dudes dying with guns so much, like, niggas don't know how to fight. You know they don't know how to fight or throw hands no more. But for us, I think it's cowardly because we could pause. Yeah, question.
What's the point that Wallow made when he was like, um, people have a misconception of what jail is. When you go in, they think jail is
Let me tell you,
beef
because I've been
and
there.
this and that.
Let me tell y'all what jail is. Love, peace, brethren, love, many blessings. Take yes, 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 yes. Hold on, I'm about to go deep. I ain't even start yet, B. I ain't even start yet. Y'all don't leave. Don't leave. I ain't even start yet. People have this, let me tell you, people have this perception of jail. Okay? And I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I've been in there, my nigga. Y'all think, and let me tell you something. Stop thinking that everybody who goes to jail, you can't talk to them, you can't stand next to them. Stop having this American white mind government mindset of different races in America and how they are. That is why it causes separation, because it makes us not come together and it causes divide and it stops us from building and doing great things. Get out of that mindset. You live in America and you live in America and your entitlement and privilege is through someone else's mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's through someone else's words.
Mm-hmm.
It's not through yours. You thought by talking in an accent like theirs, you thought by living in a neighborhood like theirs, you thought by only hanging around them and not having other friends that you thought they were going to accept you and look at you as one of them. Let me explain something to you, okay? And this is what I've always learned. I am unique, and my uniqueness is what everybody want to follow. Do you understand what I'm saying? That means your uniqueness, everybody wants to follow. So stop trying to be like them. Now, let me finish my point. Where was that? Jail.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all be watching these TV shows, and even the news get that shit wrong all the time. That's not what jail is. Let me tell you, money. Let me tell you why I am the way I am. Yo, I've been through two things. They close that door right there. I've been through two things. I was in a program, Linda Dishonest, Kyle did nothing wrong. I didn't let me tell you something right now. I went through that already. I didn't say I didn't say he did anything right or wrong. What I said was, let me address this first. What I said was, if it was us walking down the neighborhood like that, somebody would have called on us in a minute. All right. I don't, you can say whatever you want to say. I don't dismiss that. I welcome all comments. You understand what I say? I welcome all comments. I don't dismiss anything. You understand? I'm just addressing the situation. And I already addressed that. Why is it whites versus blacks? It should be us versus corrupt. I agree. Yo. Y'all making some. Hold, let me finish my point and I'm going to come to that. I promise you. Jordan ESQ, somebody follow them. You know what I'm saying? Linda Dishonest, follow her too. Just go ahead. You know what I mean? Listen to what I'm saying. Let me finish my point. Jail is not what y'all see on the TV, on the news, or nothing like that. In fact, there is more unity in there than it is out here. The problem is unity versus someone else's perception. Now, to Miss Linda, if I if I've always fed you one kind of story your whole life, you are going to accept that and you are going to see examples of that, the examples that I give you because I control the information. Whatever examples I give you, I deem so. So it's understandable. Let me show you the type of person I am. So it's understandable for other people to feel certain ways. There are people who feel ways about black people. There are people who feel ways about white people, Asian, all of that. And they always will feel that way because of what they've been taught by one person. All of those races have been taught by the same one person who have been controlling the story the whole time. Do you understand what I'm saying here? You don't have to get me or agree. It's an understanding. Understanding doesn't mean you agree. Okay? You just have a better understanding. Once we have an understanding, we can finish the conversation, which is all that we have been asking for, was a conversation. The problem is when it comes to racism and white, y'all think that we are on some get back shit. I am going to stress this again. We are not on no get back shit. We are on just doing our own thing. We want to do us. We have no intent. That is a waste of energy. That is a waste of energy. And the times that we living in now, if you're not paying attention, if you worried about what you seeing in the media, then you really not hip on what's going on in the real world, because there's so much shit that's be put and laid to bed. All those old ways are being diminished, which I can see why they're still trying to push the old ways. Those old ways are done. There's so many foreigners coming in like Woodward. You worried about the wrong things. You still concerned about black people. You still concerned about black people. The issue is we don't have a government. We don't have a police force. Okay. We are not there doing construction. We don't even have our own construction companies in America. We are not doing none of the corruption. We are doing none of these fucking vaccine and all this bullshit. We're not doing that. We're not shutting down the city. We're not doing none of that shit. If anything, what we're doing that we shouldn't be doing is fucking killing each other. But in the midst of the country fucking up, we'll still get blamed for that. Who is here with me? Who is here with me? Thank you. Y'all don't know me, yo, but you gonna learn through these shows. The company you keep. Oh, trust me, this is gonna be a long show. Stay tuned. This is gonna be a long show. So I hope, if you white, if you black, if you whatever, get your drink, get your smoke, get whatever, because this is gonna be a show. This is gonna be a show. So let me come back to this. Jordan Esquire. Who is that? Jordan Esquire. First of y'all, follow Jordan Esquire. I don't know who that is, but show some love. Even if you guys exchange opinions and that's still fine. Be respectful. Be respectful to one another, even if you don't see eye to eye. It's not about that. It's about getting what your opinion is, and it's getting what my opinion is. As long as we hear each other's opinion, so what? All right. Jordan Esquire, I'm assuming it's Esquire. It says, yes. Why is it that, no, it said, why is it white versus black? It should be us versus corrupt. Okay? Persecutor / government actors, media members. Yeah. I like whoever this is. I like whoever this is because this is what I deal with. Okay. I've been saying, first of all, Jordan, I'm gonna tell you that. You know what? Hold on. Let's take a give me a 60. Let's take a 60-second break. Don't fucking leave. Don't fucking leave. Don't come. The Empress is right there.
Interlude. Interesting stuff, right? Put your questions that you want him to answer in the comments. That way, by the time he come back, he can give you some solutions or his opinion.
Alright. He said actors corrupt. Okay, you all right. That's what Jordan is. I don't know if you're a male or a female. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Okay, so let me not say he or she. I'm gonna say Jordan. I know the times we living in. I ain't fucking around. All right. How long have I been saying? First of all, when you watch the news, all these so-called doctors, these physician medical people, all these people you see on the news coming and talking about shit, they're not real. They're actors. They're not real doctors. They're not real physicians. They're not real any fucking things. You know why? Because when you look these bitches up, you don't find them. They're not real. They're not real. They're not real. Okay? You have people who are in the street and they are hired actors. And the anchorman or the anchor woman will have the mic outside. This is a person here talking. And you see the dumb shit they be saying, especially with the shit that's going on now. Yeah, I think everybody should get the thing, especially the kid. I told you they didn't care about kids. Especially with the kids, we should go ahead and get that. You know what I'm saying? And if it keeps everybody safe and I don't know where the fuck they find these dumb people, but these are not real people. These are hired people. These doctors, these physicians are hired to come on the news, and their main job is to lead you astray. They've always been doing that. Jordan ESQ says, parents gave me a sweet unisex name. LOL, I am a man. Peace.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Peace. Thanks for clearing. Peace. I got sip on that.
I like the Jordan name.
It is though. Jordan, it is. Shout out. Bless it. So it's already in there. When you see these protesters, the protesters that you always see who are not afraid to come in front of that camera are actors. Okay, they are also the ones that be fucking up these buildings out here, because normal protesters, all they do is come out with their signs. We don't take this shit. You know what I'm saying? But then you have these paid actors, these paid troublemakers. I want to tell y'all something, because I got my bachelor's in Full Sail. I'm taking my master's now, but I got my bachelor's in Full Sail for filming. So okay, you already know these dudes are actors. I'm telling you straight up. They acting. I know it. I know it for a fact. There are certain words that they always use. It's always a different person, but they use the same vocabulary. They use the same terminology. Another thing you need to do, I constantly stress this, you need to learn double speak. Let me give you example. We need to cleanse this neighborhood. This neighborhood is too congested. This neighborhood is too filthy. What kind of neighborhood I'm talking about? You gotta write that shit. You already all right. Learn double speak. When they say things like sketchy, these things are beyond our control, and our only solution is to vaccinate everyone. Whoa! Let me hip you. Every day, they're changing their tune. Do y'all remember y'all had to wait next year for the booster shot? Well, you don't have to now. How many of you, yo, it took me, I only got 4 tattoos. You know how long it took me to even get tattoos, yo? Some of y'all must have got like tattoos that look like fucking 15. Dude, I waited till I was like 18, man. What's it gonna take for us to come together against the puppet masters? Oh my gosh! Finally, somebody asks questions like this. Goodness great. Okay,
I like that question.
Jordan, I like you.
I like that question.
I do. Can you keep sending fucking questions like this? Because I love this shit. This is what I do. This is what it's gonna take for us to come together as a puppet master. If you haven't seen my other shows, you need to see it. I have said in the beginning, yo, super, you already know this already. I've said everyone has a lane. Everybody's not built for this warrior lane. If you are a warrior, stay in that lane because we need that. At the same time, you have to be a spiritual warrior because spiritual warriors are healers. So you have to be good with the healing and you also have to be good out there in the field. If you are a paperwork pusher, then you need to be the motherfucker that comes together as a group and get these laws and things and moving in place. That's what you do. Whoever is the movers and shakers of the movement, then you need to stay at that. But the problem is, we have fake warriors who are just mouthpieces and they not really with the action. The examples we are seeing now is all these people with actions. All these gun buses out here are showing action. All we do is show reaction. And we all know reaction is a problem because that means we haven't took heed to the real situation of what's going on. We are in our feelings. We got emotional and we saw just what they were doing instead of the bigger picture at hand. Let me tell you something. If you go back in the day, you know what a hustler do? A hustler doesn't keep the block. He borrows the block. And when he's done with the block, he give it back. And after he give it back, you tear it down and you do whatever with it. We don't know how to go back and use things as stepping stones. And this is what I mean by a stepping stone. Okay? Just a small example. You know you have a certain career mindset. So when you have a job, your job really at that job is not really to be the best at it. You just want to be good, not the best, because this is not your mindset. This is not what you see yourself doing. So what you do then is you just come in, do like in New York, like we got a shit like if niggas be like, yo, son, how you feel about that job? We be like, yo, what job, nigga? Yo, son, yo, son, yo, son. Yo, son, I'm an MC. Yo, I'm a kung fu master. I'm just doing yo, I'm just passing by with this job right here, son. I'm just doing this, get my chips. When I get my chips, I'm doing this to do better stuff. We don't do that. We don't do that. None of us will put our check. How many of you right now? You on the block right now? How many of you right now? If you have 5, 6, or 7 neighbors, let's say 7 neighbors right now, you know you could put all your checks together and start some shit. You can't say that. What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take? First of all, in order to stop the puppet masters, you must realize you are the fucking puppet. How do you know you the puppet? Do you know puppets do the puppet master's bidding? So you must realize that's what you're doing. You know how you realize you're doing the puppet master's bidding? We keep going at each other's necks. Why the fuck we going at each other's neck? You don't even check this out. You don't even really know why we're enemies. You don't even know why you were told to hate black. You don't even know why you were told to hate white. I am not talking about slavery and racism. That's not what I'm talking about, because I could go into that. You know what I'm talking about. So most of y'all listen, don't be a fucking jerk. You know what I'm talking about. You don't even know why you hate yourself. But you can tell me what you were doing or what you were seeing that made you hate yourself at that moment. You can tell me what you were watching that gave you that feeling. Y'all seen Shatas? Y'all seen Killer Season? Y'all seen Godfather? Y'all seen Goodfellas? The Italian mob killing the Italian mob. Shatas, black people killing black gangsters killing black gangsters. Killer season, same shit. You don't even know that you were given a guilt about yourself that made you have hatred. It's bigger than that. All the questions you ask in Jordan are right and they're correct, but you are missing certain things. The bigger picture. See, that's what I'm saying. The small picture is not about the puppet masters. I told y'all already, you need to see that. There's only 13 seats. 13 seats. Okay? 12, you would see the faces. You know the faces of the 12, but the 13th, you don't. The 13th, that's who really runs shit. And I have said to you again, none of these fuckers on TV have a seat at that 13. None of them. So you shouldn't have to take them serious. But you don't know that. I'm gonna tell you the truth though. I've seen black people and Spanish people in the DMV. They done took this pandemic the most serious, yo. They have, yo. As soon as you walk in, you can go in El Pollo Loco or I forgot the name of it. Any one of them joints. Yo, you ain't got mask on, yo. It don't care if you in VA, yo. It don't care if VA, DC, or whatever. So, can you put your mask on, please? Can you put your mask on, please? You go in the Caribbean, so you can't put on your mask because I don't want no germs or nothing like that. This is how we act with each other. Let me show you this flip side. White people, don't even fuck. Don't give a fuck. They rub their rose right next to me. But I'm showing them the flip side of how we act with each other and how they act with us. That's the difference. This is how you want to go down. This is what you want to do. That's how you want yourself to be represented. You did that. They made each other. They made us be racist with each other and prejudiced with each other without even having to do anything. This is all I had to do. This is all I had to do. I put certain shit on. I put certain shows on TV. I implement certain things on television. I implement things on social media because social media is the biggest thing right now. Social media is the biggest influence. It is the biggest influence. Is it not? You see something on Instagram, you see something on Facebook, and you see something on Twitter. For some reason, Twitter is the biggest social media out there. Somebody tweets something, everybody got to say something. Are you that dumb? Are you that much of a follower as soon as somebody tweets something, you have to respond? Are you the controller or the controllee? You must control yourself. Don't allow things to control you. You have become a robot. This is a robot, but you and the minute you do this, you stuck. Trapped behind the glass. I'm in a glass case of emotion. And the minute, and you know I'm not lying. Don't be a dumbass and tell the truth. The minute your head does this, a whole 30 minutes or an hour passes by when you look up. You don't even know it. You don't even know it. But you sitting there thinking this is normal. There's no such thing as a new normal. You know why? Because you don't even know really what a normal is. You are told what normal is. You live in America. If you live in America, what you have been seeing and what you have been told what to do and how you live your life in America is told to you as normal. What is going on now in America is also told to you as a new normal. But technically, no one knows what a normal is. Woo. You don't think for yourself. I constantly tell you, you don't think for yourself. Hold on. Yeah, I know. Hold on, Super. Hold on. Jordan ESQ says, has Black Lives Matter been hijacked or even created by the puppet masters as a means of keeping us divided? It seems instead of black folks uniting against the government, Black Lives Matter pointed at Black Lives Matter pointed at them, white people. Yo,
Yeah,
I don't know who this dude
that
is.
is true.
This motherfucker is
He
on
on
point. You hear me?
Good
Y'all follow this
question.
dude. Y'all follow this guy, yo. Jordan
Jordan.
ESQ. Y'all follow this guy. I'm gonna answer your question. But I answer your first. Let me answer super real quick. This is my brother right here. Let me answer his first. He said that's a fact in the DMV. It is the biggest. And it is because you got to remember the DMV means DC, Maryland, Virginia. If you don't live in the DMV, that's fine. I don't know where you from, Jordan. Jordan, where you from? In the DMV, it's the capital of America. The capital of America. DC is not a state, but Eleanor, whatever her name is, wants to make it a state. Now, let me tell you something. It's foolish to me to make DC a state. You know why? DC is a 10-mile radius in a circle. DC is a 10-mile radius of a circle. Black Lives Matter is a. I know. I'm about to answer her. Let me finish. A lawyer from Texas. Good. Stay there. Stay there, Jordan. Stay there. Shout out to you. Let me finish with this and I'm gonna come to you, okay? Just give me a chance. I'm only one person. I am going to deal with this. I am. DC is a circle. I don't know if y'all ever seen the map of DC, but DC is a circle in a 10-mile radius. How the hell is it going to be a state?
It's a valley.
First of all, I fuck with Texas. First of all, shout out to Texas. Mm-hmm. That's another place I'll move to. Shout out to Texas for real. Shout out to Texas. I'll tell you why in a minute why I say shout out to Texas. Hey, big salute to Texas, yo. Word up, yo. I don't know where in Texas you from, but shout out the whole, hey, big up to Texas. DC creates the laws. DC creates the laws. The issue I have with DC is very corrupt. First of all, did y'all know the first Hollywood was in the East Coast before it went to California? I don't know if y'all ever knew that, but when I was in school doing digital cinematography, close that door. One of the things we've learned is Hollywood was first on the East Coast. It was over here in the East Coast. Okay? And the reason why I bring that up is because all these goddamn actors you see in the fucking DMV, and I'm talking about the government, the Capitol, all of that shit, all of these laws and you see come, all of this shit is false. All of this shit is false. And it's to distract you. Every day out here, they make up a bullshit law, you know. Every day out here, it's the same. Do you know in Georgetown, there you can't find no parking without getting a ticket? And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating.
How much did you pay on tickets today?
I paid $260 on DC tickets alone on a residential street. On a residential street in Georgetown. You may think I'm jumping around. I'm not. All of this shit comes back to one circle. Jordan, I don't know what part of Texas you from, but stay here. I'm going to address your question. Jordan asks some good questions, yo.
I like this question.
Black Lives Matter. You see that bullshit? Didn't they overpaint it now? The Black Lives Matter street?
Did they?
I think they did. They overpainted it.
Really? I didn't know that.
Let me tell you, that shit was to give black people a high.
But she wanted to get reelected.
Whoa, hold on. Let me go in. Don't get them all that. Let me go in. Black Lives Matter. Let me address Jordan. Black Lives Matter hasn't been hijacked. Black Lives Matter, the person who started it, was never a positive person in the first place. Jordan. Yo, shout out to, hey. Yo, shout out to Houston. Salute. Some motherfucking salute to Houston, yo. Hey, I got some. Hey, I know. Again, let me finish. Let me finish. Go. You be hey, Jordan, man. You on point, man. You be just. Let me get it out, yo. So, what you need to understand is in the District of Columbia, this is where the money is made. This is where the laws are created, and this is where the dumbest ass people are. Okay, I I, I thought Hollywood had some dummies, but remember this was the first Hollywood. There's no bigger actors than the fucking media that is out here, and the way they constantly feed you with fear, they really are instilling fear in you every day. Go on YouTube. I don't know if you, Jordan, if you could go on an app or something and find a Fox 5 DC or whatever, but you should see every day how they try to implement fear. And the funny thing about that, hold on, Super. And the funny thing about that is that when you step outside in the DMV, what the fuck they saying on the news is not what the fuck is going on outside. I'm so upset. This shit gets on my fucking nerves. And I'm sorry for cursing, but it really bothers me. Whatever you believe, go ahead and believe. But like I said again, stop pretending for those of you who are not me, who do not look like me, and you in your mindset are having this prejudiced way towards other races because you're using the pandemic as an excuse to treat them that way. Bullshit. Don't do that. You always been that way. I already said when they had shut down, yo, act super. When they shut down, I already said, watch this. Watch how they start acting. They start showing their true colors. And once you show your true colors, you could never go back. I'm going to deal with you how you are. Now all these jobs want to hype you. I don't care if you smoke weed. Come on, we need people. No. Nah, yo, keep that same fucking energy that you had before.
How many jobs from 2-3 years
All of
ago
it.
contact you?
All of it. Jobs from 3 years contacted me. I said, yeah, well, no, you know what? I don't really feel comfortable coming. Y'all dumb fucks forgot we living in a time that now people have a choice. Nah, I don't want to be in that damn government corporate job, man. But now I'm about to do this shit right. Look how much money I make here doing this shit. I'm not doing that shit. Now, my brother Super said they did paint over the mural that was supposed to be they did.
So they painted over.
They did. I knew they did.
Oh,
it was supposed to be permanent.
It's supposed to be permanent, and she wants.
I'll tell you something about our mayor.
She wants to be mayor.
Our mayor is full of shit.
Ooh wee!
And the people are even dumber. Just because she said y'all could smoke weed, y'all niggas went and voted for her, and you know that's why you voted for her.
That is so wild.
Is your life is worth a bag of weed. And all Muriel Bowser has been doing is gentrifying up the whole DC. Now, I am not opposed to people. I'm not opposed to city changing, looking different and nice. I'm not opposed to that. But when you kicking people out their own neighborhood and they have nowhere to go, I got a problem with that. And then you asking those same people, because she's only asking those same black people for those votes. She's not asking the people that already she moved in there. She's asking the people she kicked the fuck out to re-elect her. Look how many murders went on in DC you did nothing about. I'm pretty sure you orchestrated them. You're the mayor. You control the police. Now, Jordan, you on here. You a lawyer. And with your lawyer skills, take your time if you want to type it, but I have to ask you this question as a lawyer. What is the mayor's job? What is the mayor's job? And look, check this out. Check this out. If I disagree with what you put, I'm the dumb one because you're the lawyer. But whatever you put, if I agree with, then that's what the fuck I've been saying the whole fucking time. So I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna continue talking, but I want you to put, I'm asking you a question, Jordan. What is a lawyer's job? What is a lawyer? What is a lawyer's job? Now let me finish. She covered over the thing that was supposed to be permanent because Black Lives Matter is not controlled by us. Anything that is controlled by us is diminished. The only thing that was controlled by us that haven't been diminished is NOI, and that's the Nation of Islam. He said, honestly, I have no idea what the mayor does being a figurehead and appearing on TV.
Bam! That's it. That is it.
He already knew where I was going with
I
it.
like the way you
I fucking like the way you think. He already knew where I was going with that shit, B. Yo, Super, he already knew where I was going with that shit, B. He already knew where I was going with it. That's their job. Their job, they're the bosses of all of police, but their main job is they want to look good on TV. They go good on TV and they don't do shit. They just collect bread. Remember, this is a mayor who didn't want to be pregnant. She had got someone else to birth the baby. Adopted kid. I have an issue. I have a, I noticed that, like, because even Kamala, that's how I say her name, Kamala. That's not her family. How many of y'all think that's her family right there? Don't be an idiot. How many of y'all think that's her family right there?
Negative.
How many of y'all think? You think that's her family?
Negative. Allegedly.
You guys have an issue with, first of all, let me, when you talk about religion, you need to throw politics in there because politics is religion for most people. Politics is a religion. And once you start talking about their politics, they are going to be offended. You need to decide when you're around them, around political minded people, around them, you need to decide if you're a Republican or a Democrat. And even whatever you decide, if I'm the other, we are going to get into this exchange. Which is funny. Because when the Democrats is in control, we have a blue president, they still go to the Republicans for bread. Then when the Republicans is a president, then they still go to the Democrat for some bread. We have the same bird. We have two wings.
Because they control a different part of the house.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Republican Party was first before there was a Democratic Party.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do not understand. So when you talk about black people in slavery, black people were Republicans first. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Y'all niggas want to pretend and be Democrats true. Now. You can pretend all that shit you want. But technically, before it was Democrat, all y'all niggas was Republicans.
And your opinion of a Republican?
She did that.
I mean, we want to know, right, people?
Right,
family?
In terms of politics, if you want to get political, you know what I mean? I keep out of that shit, but if you want to get political, I would be something you would call an independent. But a lot of people I come around, you know what I mean? They have a Republican mindset, except for two people I know. But a lot of other people, they have Republican mindset. And when I express myself in the ways I express myself, they said, well, you would be an equivalent of a Republican. And I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Whatever. I'm not in a gang. I already explained that to you earlier. I'm not in a gang. I like being dolo. Always will be dolo. I'm that dude you see that live in a mountain, grasslands and all that, and mountain up there and shit. You know what I mean? And you always got to come to me for advice. You have to come to me with how to govern shit or something like that because I'm that intellectual. I'm that advanced. I've reached a place where I cannot allow myself to talk to the average human being because, say whatever you want, the average human being, because What I am on, no one is on. Yo, Super,
Distraction.
you know I'm going through them. I read the whole 7 Meta Nature books, and I'm on the 3rd or 4th book of the Right Use of Will series, dude. And I'm telling you right now, once you get there, you can no longer talk to regular human beings. It is on a different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I speak to has to be at the highest intelligence ever.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone should see their self like that. Not only me.
Yeah.
You should, Jordan, you're a lawyer. You should see yourself as the highest cosmic being of a lawyer.
That's what evolving is.
It is a reason why the universe made you become a lawyer. Lawyers, that is another form and definition of balance. You hear both sides. Technically, a lawyer is really the judge.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all didn't know, Jordan could back up. I'm not from Houston, but as a lawyer, he can back up. When you go to court, whether it's a misdemeanor, simple assault, whatever, if the defendant says he's not guilty or she says she's not guilty, the prosecutor can be like, all right, but we still want them to do probation and shit. The judge gonna say okay anyway.
Show me your reason.
No, I didn't even show you a reason. Because remember what happened with me. Judge gonna say, remember, I'm the capital of America, dog. Judge gonna be like, okay. Look at the defendant's lawyer is you have to read them book. Hold on, I'm coming. Judge gonna be like, okay. What you see with that? Then lawyer look at me. What the fuck is you talking about? I said I'm innocent. Why the fuck would you come in there? Well, this is the only way you could do it. See, he agrees. Yeah, exact. This is my dude from now on. I don't know who he is, but this is my dude from now on. So the judge gonna be with it. Technically, the prosecutor can tell in a sense, prosecutor can tell the judge what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Prosecutor Belvi. Prosecutor can tell the judge what's going on. Now look what Jordan said. Jordan says, yeah, prosecutor doesn't have to accept the plea. And the judge doesn't have to accept neither. Although they probably will if both sides are asking for and that's what I was about to get to. That's what I was just saying. If he's like, that's what he's saying, you know. Now, if you don't have a lawyer, you have a court-appointed lawyer. Court-appointed lawyer gonna be like, yeah, this would probably be your best because at least that way you don't gotta go to jail and nothing like. See, that's that bullshit. Then your ass is like, yeah, all right, I'll take the probation and the thing like that. Now your ass doing probation, you got to piss in the damn cup. Yo, I'm telling you, so listen. The smartest minds I ever met was in that jail, yo. Prosecutor also doesn't have to bring the case in the first place. That's true. A huge amount of exactly. What Jordan said was the prosecutor also doesn't have to bring the case. They don't have to bring in the case. Okay? There's a huge amount of power going on there. And he is right.
Yes, it is.
It's the same equivalent as a police is not obligated to answer to your call. They don't have to come to the scene. They're not obligated. They don't work for you. They work for the property owners. Jordan, help me out here. Police are property owner guardsmen. They guard property, which is who? We are the property. We are the product. Mm-hmm. If the product gets out of line, the product goes to jail, which in their eyes, the jail is storage. Y'all
With
yo,
this money.
Jordan, help me out.
This money.
The storage is you in jail. Jail is the storage.
When you put stuff in storage, don't you gotta
When you
pay
put
for
stuff
it?
in storage, don't you have to pay monthly on it?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Your ass is paying.
Mm-hmm.
Your ass is paying. This is why you see some high figure crime people, they can give a judge 500,000. Jordan, help me out. You can give a judge 500,000, which is some of their salaries are higher. 500,000, depending on the crime. Crime has a price on it. Did you know that? Jordan, come on. Price has a crime. I mean, price has a crime. Crime has a price. Crime has a price, which is why you pay when you in jail.
Come on, Jack.
You get fined. That's why they're fines. That is a fine for that offense. That offense costs $5,000. Your fine is $5,000. Oh, word. He said, Texas, no such thing as a free lunch.
Oh.
Thank you. Jordan, this is my dude right here. Thank you, Jordan. Jordan, thank you. We don't even live in the same fucking state. And dude, I've been there. I've been there. I've been in them bars. Let me tell you, y'all don't know. When that cell closes, time goes by so slow. Let me tell you what, I did 100 push-ups. It was 9 o'clock on the dot. I did 100 push-ups. Let me show you. I think it's some type of spell in jails and prisons. For real, I think it's some type of spell they put in it. I did 100 push-ups. I had a conversation with the nigga in there that was on the bottom. And I thought like an hour or 40 minutes passed. I'm gonna be real, I thought 40 minutes passed. It was 9:05. How the fuck I did 100 push-ups in 5 minutes?
Had a conversation.
Joe, it goes so slow in there. You're in a small, the room like this. Ain't no toilet. There's not a toilet seat, There's a toilet, but there is no seat. That is how y'all want to live. You going out there busting, using these guns. I'm telling you how your life is set up. People watching you shit and piss, watching you take a shower. Hold on. Jordan says, judges and prosecutors don't make enough money, actually. If you're smart in law school, you don't go into criminal law or be a judge. You will go where the money is. Exactly.
Okay.
So the lawyers handling crime justice aren't our best. Same with our judges. The smart ones go represent corporations like me.
Okay.
I sold out. Listen. Let me address that right now.
You sold out in what way?
Hold on. I'm gonna address him. Let me address Dante. Super. Let me address Super real quick because Super said something too. Super said, again, y'all follow Super _NDSV. Okay? Jordan, hold on. Okay? Super said, gotta get them joints, bro. Yeah, you gotta read that. You gotta get them. You have a full perspective on what's going on in this. You know what? I'm about to go into that after what I say. Then he says, that's a multi-billion-dollar industry right there. Yeah, I know. And there's court cost on top of fines. It is. Okay. Guys, I'm going to do this real brief because I want to get to the other parts. So I'm going to do this real brief. Court, that's all court is about. Court is about me taking you to get bread. Mm-hmm. Court is about getting money. That's what court is about, getting money. Now, Jordan said he sold out. Because he said the smart ones represent corporations like me. I sold out. I don't think that's selling out. If you are a lawyer and you're representing a corporation,
why do you feel
that's not selling out? You didn't create the corporation. You're just defending the corporate. They hired you to do their defending. You didn't sell out. You made a career for yourself in being a lawyer. And I need y'all to stop putting y'all fucking self down.
Yeah.
If someone came to me and learned Kung Fu and martial arts, all right, and they took that Kung Fu that I taught them and they went ahead and killed mad people, I'm not about to sit here and feel bad like I did that. No, that was your fault. You abused it.
Yeah.
And you used the art and the gift in a wrong fucking way.
Right.
That's not cool. That's not cool. But if I am a lawyer and I'm representing a criminal, my job is to, whatever he tells me, I have to present as a case to make it seem as if, he was doing his best not to be a criminal. If I'm representing corporations, then my job is to do my best based on what they tell me, is to present it to court as if this is what they were trying to do. It didn't work out because of this, that, and the third, but they are not bad. Trust me, we know the job of lawyers. I'm not about to sit up here and get on lawyers. Y'all have a job to do. What I want to say is, do not lose your integrity, Jordan, and do not lose your morals. When you know something is wrong, then it is you, the job as a lawyer, because you have the upper hand. As a lawyer, you have the upper hand. It is your job to say, yo, that shit ain't right. I'm not about to represent you if you're doing that shit. Get that shit together.
Right.
You can say that. Don't tell me you can't say that. You know you can say that. When do you we are asking each other these questions, but when do you say to yourself, I'm not tolerating this? I can't hear you. I will answer everybody's question until you say, hold on. Jordan says, yo, I'm fucking with Jordan right now. Y'all follow Jordan? I'm fucking with Jordan right now. Lawyers owe criminal defendants a duty. Zealous advocacy per our ethical rules. I agree. Prosecutors, in contrast, have an ethical duty not to win, but see that justice is done. I like this dude, yo.
Yeah.
I like this dude, man.
He fly.
Hey.
He got
hey,
the
Jordan.
best question.
Hey, Jordan.
I like it.
Hey, Jordan, can you always, when I come on, can you just answer that question? Can you always be on here when I'm on here?
We need those type of questions coming in. Comment.
I'm not addressing Jordan shit till you answer my question. Jordan, every time I'm on here, can you be on here? Jordan!
We're giving you a job.
Jordan, I am giving you a job. You too, Super. Jordan, answer me. Every time I'm on, can you be on here, please? Jordan.
You are now an advocate.
He said, I'll do my best. Because I was waiting for you to answer. I'll start singing it. Jordan.
Oh, no.
Okay. Jordan said, I'm going to read it again. Hold on, Jordan. What's Jordan? Jordan, they want to know your Instagram, Jordan. But his YouTube is Jordan ESQ. Jordan, they want to know your Instagram. Jordan says, let me go back to what you said. Jordan says, lawyers owe criminal defendants a duty. Zealous advocacy. That's what he said. Then he says, zealous advocacy per our ethical rules. Okay? Then he said, in contrast, prosecutors have an ethical duty not to win, but see that justice is done. And that is 100% truth. My issue with that is, and I am not disagreeing with him. So when I say my issue, he said, not on the gram. LOL. Never got into it. He's not on the gram, but he's not on the Instagram, but you can get his YouTube, which is Jordan ESQ. Whatever, if he decides to give his Facebook, then he can do that. You know what I mean? But I gave everybody else's on here so y'all can play it back and get a super is super SUUPPA _ NDSV. Okay, that's his IG. But I think that's his Facebook too. You can follow him on there because he's gonna have a lot of. That's my brother right there. He's gonna because I need the lawyers on here. So he is absolutely right. He is absolutely right. My issue is, and when I say my issue, that's not with him. It's not an issue with him. My issue with people not understanding that when you go into court, I see this on Judge Judy and all this extra. When you go into court, they do not care about your fucking backstory.
Nope.
Jordan, please back me up on this. They don't care about your backstory. They care about what you can prove. It's about what you can prove. The evidence and the proof. I don't care about your back. I don't care if you slept with her. I don't care if you slept with him. I don't care if you had a fight. I want to know what you can prove. That's all I'm dealing with. Hold on, pause. That's why Binger drove me nuts. Binger is the type of prosecutor who keeps track of his wins, which is unethical at his campaign speech of DA. 13 wins in 2 years. Well, that's called ego. I'll check out his. They said they're going to check out your YouTube. I am too. Okay, I got you. I'm going to read this again. I want y'all to hear this, what he said. He said, that's why Binger, is it Binger or Binger? Who gives a fuck? He got an ego issue. He said, that's why Binger drove him nuts. Okay? Because he's the type of prosecutor who keeps track of his wins, which is unethical. Look at his campaign speech for DA. If you don't know what DA is district attorney. He said, look at his campaign speech for DA. I have 13 wins in 2 years. Who the fuck talks like that? Celebrities who have an ego problem. News and media who have a fucking ego problem. Ego. Jordan, let me tell you how you're going to be better than him. You know why? Ego crushes the person who has it. Ego crushes the person who has it. Okay? And I'm not spitting knowledge. These are facts. These are facts. A lot of people think that people don't get karma. You think other races of people don't get karma. They think so. But guess what? They do. They do. You know why? Because what you speak, you make it manifest. Now, I know you're a lawyer. You have to deal with law and things like that. But now I'm here. I'm a metaphysician by trade. Okay? And I'm going to break it down for you in metaphysics. Okay? When you deal with ego, lawyer, I'm going to keep it real for you. The career as a lawyer is all about ego. It's all about ego. Now, I need you to take your lawyer mindset out of what I'm saying. And I am not getting on you. I am having a conversation about lawyers. This is not about you, so please separate yourself from this. But being a lawyer already comes with egos. It comes with certain aspirations. It comes with certain expectations. Does it not? Just answer that point. It's just a yes or no. Just answer that point. Does it not? In the mindset. Hold on. Hold on. Another problem with trying to win is the case you turn down. You think a prosecutor is going to take a case where a prostitute is sexually assaulted. Never. He just... Hold on.
That's some good stuff right there.
I need another 60 seconds. You fucked me up with that. Jordan, you fucked me up with that. I'm about to read that again. Jordan said another problem with trying to win is the case you turn down. You think a prosecutor is going to take a case where a prostitute was sexually assaulted. They never do. And with that, give me 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Hey, holla at them.
So if they never take down, why is that they don't take those cases? Jordan, is there something? Is it a money reason? Is it harder to prove? Why aren't those cases amongst importance of the other cases? Important minds want to know. But in the meantime, you all can throw your questions in there. And when Seafood Andrew come through here, you see how he rolling. He on the ball. He'll answer them.
I had to put on my warrior bracelet for this joint because I think I might have to come to Houston. I think I'm gonna have to come to Houston. I'm gonna address what you said now. I'm at that because I am a digital cinematographer. I have my bachelor's in digital cinematography, Jordan, and I'm also doing my master's in business entertainment. I am into documentaries. I would love to come out there and just the way you spitting, dog. I would love to come out there and do a trip and just film what you got going on, man. He said they'll never. You asked a question. He said they'll never win. The defense is gonna say not rape. That's their job. That's her job. They're gonna say that's her job.
Okay.
And what's the jury gonna think? And sexual assault cases, he says sexual assault cases are hard anyways because it's often he said versus she said.
Okay, and there's no proof. That's what I was asking.
Did y'all hear what he said? Yo, Super, you heard what I just read? I'm gonna read it again.
Okay. I can understand what you're saying, Jordan. I got some experience behind that, so I can understand.
All my lawyers who smoke weed, you might want to light up now, because if y'all lawyers don't think I know y'all smoke, I know y'all smoke. Mm-hmm. Jordan said, okay? Jordan said, I'm going to read the one before this one. He said, another problem with trying to win is the case you turn down. You think a prosecutor is going to take a case where a prostitute is sexually assaulted? Never. That's what he said. Then he said they'll never win. The defense is going to say it's not rape. That's her job. To be a hoe is her job.
I mean, it is.
Hold on. Trini said, I mean, it is. Hold on. That's her job. And then he says, and then what's the jury going to think? And sexual assault cases are hard anyways because it's often he said versus she said. Jordan is hitting all the angle. Right. Hey, my brother Super say you hitting on. I'm about to address. Dog, y'all know I'm about to address that. I fuck with Jordan right now. Yeah. Right now, Jordan, I fuck with him now.
He joined the family.
That he joined the family. Jordan, I fucks with him. Jordan, I need you to follow me on Instagram. It is Andrew Palmer 4890. You don't have to have Instagram to follow me. And on Facebook, it's Andrew Palmer. So follow me. Let's keep building these bridges. Yeah. Super, you already know. I got that from you, B. All right. Ain't that some fucked up shit? A prostitute get raped. You know you gotta pay for the pussy, right? I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny and I'm not being vulgar. I'm being honest and I'm talking real to you. If how my language offended you, then you need to cut off.
As a business.
But in actuality, every man has to pay for pussy, whether you're a prostitute or not. Every man pays for. Let me tell you how. When you want me to girl, you have to take her out on a date, right? Mm-hmm. You try your hardest to impress her. You try your hardest to impress. That is our job as men. We don't want a woman looking at us as a fucking low life or nothing. We do the best. We do the best to show ourselves out because we want to look like gentlemen. I'm talking about real brothers. I ain't talking about y'all bitches. Right? So all of that alone, we do that, and we're men. I'm talking to the men. Women, I'm not being offensive. I'm not being offensive. Just hear me out. As men, we try to do our best impression. You know why? Because we trying to get her in the bed, not in a bad way, but we felt that vibe, we felt that connection, and we are trying so hard to be intimate with you because we feeling you that much. There's a connection in being intimate. Pause. Not pause like homo, I'm gonna address that too. So already in that sense, okay? Now, I have always said, if you are in a conversation, you have certain females, they be chilling around homies and they talk the way they talk, and then there be one nigga in the group that think just because she speak the way she speak, you think that that's easy pussy. And then you take her for a hoe. And because you think you take her for a hoe, that you could go ahead and you could rape her and you could take advantage of her. Well, that's I did a show about this. In a relationship, Super says in a relationship, you either pay with money or with time. Actually, with both money and time. Exactly.
It's both.
Even if Super, me and Super had this conversation already. So Jordan, I want you to hear this because me and Super, this is my brother. We had this conversation already. Me and him had a conversation. We are the type of men that we were never the type of men that like easy pussy. And I'm using the word pussy purposely because I know it's gonna offend some of y'all. Women could get together with women and say dick, penis all the fucking time, and y'all get scared of saying pussy. You want me to say vagina? I say vagina. Me and him had a conversation that we couldn't be around certain women if they had that type of demeanor. They was easy, nasty, like, yeah, let me get that dinner. That's just us. That's just us. I don't like that. Tupac had a song, I don't want it if it's that easy. Hey, yo, bust it. Baby got a problem saying bye bye. I get around. But he said, I don't want it if it's that easy. And what he meant was the mindset that me and him got is we're not crafted like that. The Empress is so cultured and so is so cultured and moralized within herself, and his Empress is so cultured and moralized within themselves that they don't have to be like looking at something as easy is a turn off for us. That is nasty for us. But even though just because they nasty and stuff like that, you have to go and take advantage of them.
Don't make it right.
Y'all sitting here turning out little kids. I remember one case, Jordan. I don't know if you remember. Tell me if you remember. It was one case a police officer was going around raping damn prostitute, and they gave him like 200 and something years. Maybe I'm wrong with the years. I might be off with the years. I might be exaggerating because I'm trying to be funny. But they gave like 200 years, yo. What I'm seeing now, and I'm talking to the women now, and I'm going to be honest with you right now. If you want to get mad at me, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Because what you shit, I don't eat.
Women
And
need
what
to
you
hear it,
eat
though.
don't make me shit.
That's right. But women need to hear it.
But let me tell you something. When I'm out, I live in the DMV out there. Women is the fucking dudes now. You shit here, especially in the workplace. I be hearing women telling they fucking go. What you gonna say if I grab your dick?
So why ain't no men call
Babe,
sexual harassment?
Babe, these women are in relationships.
Women do.
Some of them are married, and they be telling these dudes, yo, I need a sugar daddy to pay my bills and shit like that.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
And they be like, what you gonna say if I grab your dick right now? You ain't gonna say nothing. Why you acting like you don't want to fuck me? That to me is disgusting and nasty. I don't like that shit.
And why men don't call sexual harassment?
No man, a man is never gonna call sexual harassment.
Women will.
But what I'll tell you,
don't?
let me tell you what men do, and they're not gonna say it, but I'll say it for them.
Yeah.
They feel an uncomfortability. They won't say anything. And the reason why they don't say anything, because as men, we can take that and just, brush it off.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to be like men and be aggressive with it. And so, even though they are aggressive, it's just as aggressive as men. But the way we is just whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a turn off.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. Suba said, there's an integrity of the soul that if it is easy, it is not suitable for us. However, for some, it is the nature of the physical and not the mind's eye.
Ooh, you know what?
I wish I had a gunshot.
I'm going to say something right now because he is on point. I said the other day on the podcast what I said, babe. Mind sight over eyesight. He on point. He got
There's a stigma on the reverse sexism in our society. Mm-hmm. Well, brother, we've been talking about that. And I've always said men are the women now and women are the men.
Yeah. Super had a rhyme about it.
But isn't that what they wanted? Women said I could do everything a man could do, right?
Yeah.
Men said I could do everything a woman could do, right?
And now they complaining.
Why are you complaining? That's what you wanted. Why are you complaining? I asked you a question. Why are you complaining? We will shun the situation and leave it be. Well, let me tell you something. Yo, hold up. Michigan 52-18 in my motherfucking team. Maryland sucks. It's fourth quarter. It's 13 minutes in the fourth quarter. Michigan already got 52. You know why? Because I sat here talking to y'all. That's why they won. That's my team. That's why they won. That's how people do. People come around us, and I'm not bragging. This is the honest truth, and it's facts. And if you don't believe me, come and take a trip and be around us. People come around us, and they start to do good in themselves. And I think that's just our job. That's my job. To have people come around me, feel the energy, and they are doing greatness, because I am content with who I am and the position of where I am. So even if my position goes higher, I'm still content with that. If it doesn't, then I'm still content with that. I have no desire to be you. Jordan, where you at? I ain't hear you in a minute. Super going off over here, yo. What is going on, Jordan? So what I'm saying is, I want to come back. Guys, you know I don't jump around. Everything I say comes back to the end. So before I get into the metaphysical part, I want to go back. This is why I'm saying now, you have to be careful with who you surround yourself with. And I'm talking about the young Dolph situation. And I'm not saying he should have minded who he surrounded himself with. I'm talking about the shooters. And I'm talking about gangs. All these gangs. You know how many gangs in the Bronx alone? It's like 7 gangs on one block. It's like 7 gangs over here in one street. And the issue I had with gangs is the same issue I have to today. You so pussy to get an ass whooping that you gotta shoot because you never had a father in your life to actually guide your dumbass. And I'm using the word dumbass. Back in the day, if you was in a gang, yes, it was about brotherhood, it was about unity, it was about getting money, it was about keeping the hood safe. Now, y'all are bitches. Dudes is fighting girls, choking them out and all that shit. You're a bitch. I don't care what you say in your mind, what you say around your dudes. At the end of the day, you a bitch and they're bitches too. And I'm gonna keep saying it. I want you to feel that I'm telling you you a bitch, because any dude that could step out there and do that is a bitch. Let me explain something to you. I specialize in martial arts, not because I not because it was a choice, not because I forced myself. It was a calling for me. I wanted to master the art of fighting. I wanted to master the art of the hands and foot. Y'all are so fucking scared of hands and feet that you use a fucking machine to kill. You know how easy it is to pull a trigger? You know how easy it is to pull a trigger? But if I step up to you before you even pull that ratchet, you should see the expression on your face. Yeah, you got it. And I stepped up to you, and I'm holding your fucking waist like this. And you can't get to that strap. You should see your facial expression, which lets you know you're not about that life. Reputation, title, and ego. Exactly, Super.
Yep.
Super said reputation, title, and ego. Well, let me tell you something. Let me add this. I don't think it's reputation more than title than ego. And the reason why I say that, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but the reason why I say that is because what fucking reputation? And the reason why I say reputation is because we are in the age of social media. There's no such thing as reputation anymore. Attention is the new currency. So who the fuck give a fuck about reputation now? It's about likes. It's about you looking at me. And then the new thing now is after I kill you, I'll go live and I'll talk about how I killed you. You get no respect. That's not an OG. That's not an OG. You get no respect from that. In fact, I spit on you niggas. Shout out to the real OGs and the G's out there who are making the positive influence and know exactly what this shit is about. All y'all other niggas, fuck you. No, I'm saying it. Y'all out there shooting little kids. And I'm gonna be real. I don't know who paying y'all to do this, because y'all are getting paid to do this. Because they never find these shooters. They never find these shooters. Unless they are grouped up together. Because once they grouped up together, they're females. They start telling on each other.
You talking about Young Dolph, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm talking about Young Dolph and other situations like that. Because there's never one shooter. It's always multiple. And the people with multiple guns are the bitches. Because they end up talking, well, he had a gun too. And you shoot. I'm gonna with you.
So what's weird is there was two gunners, and the video that we saw earlier, it looked like they was taking them away, right? But I saw that they haven't found them.
So they didn't find them yet. Okay. Jordan, you are a lawyer from Houston. I want you to answer a question for me, because the question I have, it pertains to Houston. Are you still on here? What was that rapper? What was that rapper that died on the highway?
On the highway?
I forgot his name. I actually liked him. The dude that I forgot the rapper's name, the gentleman's name. He was from Houston. I don't know if he was from Houston, but he was living in Houston. And apparently, he got gunned down on the highway. Yo, Super, if you know, tell me. It is a social experiment with each other. It is. It is. It is. It's a purge. It's a purge. But what is that rapper that died on the highway of Houston? Man, I forgot his name. I actually did like him. Something Mo something. Mo, what's his name? Mo what?
Mo. Yeah, rapper Mo.
No, it's Mo something. It's not just Mo. Guys, come on, man. Somebody help me, yo. Come on, man, so I can finish this shit.
What is it, Mo 3?
Mo 3. Is it Mo 3?
That's how they spell it.
All right. Big Mo.
Okay.
Let me tell you, man, I did like him, man. I fucked with him, man. I did fuck with him. I really did, man. I really, really did. Now, I have a question for you because this pertains to Houston. In the law of Houston, from Dallas, Mo 3, from Dallas, yeah, Mo 3, yo. I did like Mo 3. I don't care what nobody say.
That's what I said. It was Mo 3, yeah.
Big Mo had a heart attack. Nah, I saw the video. They gunned him down.
Mo 3.
On the highway. They gunned him down on the highway. Did they gun him down on the highway?
Yeah, Mo 3.
Mo 3 got gunned down on the highway, Jordan.
Yes, they gunned him down on the highway.
Now, if you're a lawyer and you know more than me, then please let us know. Don't do that. Don't leave me in the dark. Let me know. If he died from a heart attack, then explain to me why are they saying, I saw the footage. What is going on? Because me and you know there's some acting shit. So I'll wait. I'll wait for Jordan. So while I'm waiting for Jordan.
Last year, November?
That was last year.
Yeah.
He was on the highway. Jordan said it was two different artists. Okay, hold on. Time out.
Yeah, but this one, okay. Mo 3 is Houston Crip. He a Houston Crip.
What did they say about Mo 3? Did they say he had a heart attack? Jordan called him Big Mo, so I guess he was important out there, yo. Because ain't nobody gonna say big nothing if you ain't important out. Yo, I was Crip too, son, so I already know.
I'm saying it was rapper Mo 3.
What did they say about him? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
It says.
How did he die?
He is most famous for his 2019 collaboration with Boosie Badass.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I remember that day.
The rapper recorded 3 albums and released some new songs earlier in 2020.
Big Mo.
Just hours before his death.
Old school Houston
Somebody
rapper.
said something?
Yeah. Oh yeah, hell yeah, DJ. Dude, I know about DJ Screw. You ain't got to tell me nothing about DJ Screw, dog. I used to stay up for DJ Screw from time. You ain't got to put chopped in Screw. I just told you ain't got to tell. I've been on DJs. Dude, I'm about to be 40, son. I'm 39 and fine, son. I know about DJ Screw, son. Trust me, you ain't got to tell me shit. Shout out to DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Mo. Rest in peace. See, they're saying on here he had shooters.
Nobody has been charged yet.
For the murder of Mo 3. You might need to get up on your joint, son. I don't know. On here they're saying Mo 3 got shot, and that's what I heard. But Jordan is saying he had a heart attack. He's saying he was an old school rapper.
Okay.
Yeah, he got gunned down on the highway. I knew I saw that footage.
Yeah.
I knew I saw that. Homie got gunned down on the highway. What I meant to say was I wasn't debating on their deaths, on how they died. I wasn't debating that. What I was trying, he said Mo 3 is more recent rapper.
Yeah.
Big Mo had a heart attack. Okay. Thank you, Jordan.
But Mo 3 is the one that died on the highway.
We just figured it out. Yeah.
Not Big
Mo 3. He told Big Mo had a heart attack.
Right.
Shout out and rest in power to Big Mo. I know who Big Mo is, Jordan. I know who Big Mo is.
Mo 3 is the one that died.
Mo 3 is died on the highway. Now, this is what I wanted to ask you about Mo 3. In the law of Houston, how was that permitted on the highway? Now, I know on every highway, it doesn't matter what state you in, on any highway, there's fucking county sheriffs close by. How was this dude able to clap this dude on the highway? And first of all, what was the story on that? You from Houston, Jordan, only you can answer this. I don't want anybody who's not from Houston to answer me. From the paperwork you have read and what you have gathered, right? From what you have gathered. Honest and your honest opinion. I want your opinion. I want what you read and your opinion from it. Okay? From your opinion, right? What the fuck happened in that situation? Because this leads to me proving my point that we have a self-hatred for each other that is so beyond that it doesn't matter if you're making money or you're not making money. It doesn't matter if you're famous or if you're not famous.
But you know why? You know why that is? Because those are triggers that happen in their childhood that they have not figured out yet. They haven't figured it out yet.
If you are mad at your father, yo, dude, let me tell you something. My father held me by my neck when I was a baby and held me out the 6th floor window and told my mother, come and get this motherfucker. Okay, so just spare me with all the father shit. I'm just stop there. A lot more story, but I'm gonna just stop there. So, okay, don't even go there with the father shit. Because I know a lot of them have parent issues. My boy said Mo 3 is a more recent rapper. Big Mo had a heart attack. He said he's really not sure what happened. Okay. He's honest. Jordan, this guy is honest. I like this guy.
Yeah,
I like this guy.
Cool.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm still on. I'm still on here. So, my daughter on here. My daughter just logged in on here. My daughter Kia on point. Y'all make sure y'all follow her too. Ow, I'm doing my shit. Yeah, so the reason why I brought that up, it was not a sidetrack. I have a method to my madness all the time. It was not a sidetrack. The reason why I brought that up is because I was showing the self-hatred because it was another brother that gunned him down. It was another brother that gunned him down. Let me tell you what beef is when it pertains to us. And since, Jordan, you're a lawyer, I need you to hear this from a hood perspective. I need you to hear this from a black perspective. I need you to hear this from a street perspective. I need you to take heed to this because you can bring this to your place of work and look at us in a different way. Okay? Right. But I need you to understand, we live in an area where we don't have a voice. Right. No one hears us.
Or cares.
No one give a fuck. The black people who are in the justice system don't give a shit neither because they ready to throw us in. Do you see how many black probation officers they are? And they have a bad attitude with us already. As if we've done something to them.
And you didn't.
And we did not. But because you were taught your justice system, I don't care if it's Houston, DC, North Carolina, the justice system teaches you to fucking hate us. I'm not saying you do. I'm saying the justice system teaches us to hate each other. We hate each other already.
It goes to your show where did you say, do we think for ourselves? Is that what you said? Because we don't. We're so programmed, they don't even realize. From the moment you turn your news on, you're programmed.
Y'all should be watching the TV to criticize. You shouldn't be watching the TV for entertainment. Dude, I criticize everything I watch. I don't care if it's a TV show, movie, I'll be like, so you mean to tell me, hold on, let me get this straight. You mean to tell me if I buy that same material, it's going to make me do all of that extra shit?
Seafood be on point.
I watch that shit to criticize. Pause. Jordan says, like Kamala. That's what I call her. Kamala. How many black people she put away while she was a district attorney or attorney general?
Vice president.
You talking about a person who slept her way to the top? You
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about Miss Open Legs?
Oh,
She,
gosh.
I call her the human scissors. Because what does a scissor do? Open up. Where the scissors at, babe? Give me the scissors. Where the scissors? Oh shit.
Do we
I
got
could
some?
do the example.
We got plenty of
I got
room.
the example.
Hold on, I'm about to get it.
My
Hold
fault,
on.
y'all.
Hold on.
I got the example. Hold on.
Like Martin. Hold on.
This camera right here. Hold on now.
Hold on.
Where the damn scissors? Hold on, guys. This is a good one here. I think I put it in this drawer. It's in this drawer. All of them in this drawer. There you go. One right here.
Oh, you got it?
There. This camera. This is legs, and this is the legs.
Straight scissor legs.
This is the legs.
What you call it?
Open.
Scissor legs.
Open. That's how she got to the top. You know the weird thing about it? Everyone knows this. All of y'all know this, that she stepped her way to the top. But somehow, Howard University, the Black sisters in Howard University, took this woman as a black woman.
But what man stamped
And
that?
whoop, she didn't like Joe Biden either. But decided to get on his side.
Who testament they need to go and see
Hold
when
on.
they talk about?
Hold on. I ain't done, y'all.
Kamala
Kamala
Joe
did just this
Brown tells y'all everything.
to the top. Why did Joe Biden say, I was going to let that little girl sit on my lap, but, my wife wouldn't have been happy about that. And none of y'all said nothing. Y'all always getting on other people saying shit, but you ain't never get on him saying shit. So manipulative. Biden picked her so he could say, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Mind you, she's not black. She's not black. Camel is not black. And she told you that. Her father, Jamaican and all this. Stop. Them kids aren't even hers. Those aren't her kids. That's not her husband. Acting like y'all don't know how this goes. You would think with the days that we live in social media and all the things like that, you would think that they would get hip to all these actors and all these plays that we're doing. This shit is Broadway right now. We live in fucking Broadway right now. Let me address the people who believe that this thing is real and those people who had took the shit and all of that. I don't care if you took it. I don't. And I'm not bashing you if you did. What I am bashing on is if you are going to demonize other people who don't want to take it and who don't want to do it, you told me who you are. You told me who you are. And if you think in your 59 to 18, and if you think that what you're doing makes you a better American, you are funny. Because let me hip you to something. We do not live in America. This is not America, you dumbass. All of you who are on your high horses, this is not America. I'll repeat it for you. This is the United States of America. It's the United States. That means it's just a bunch of states put together. It's United States of America. You have South America, above Canada and all that shit. That's part of America too. If you don't know, you don't know history. You don't know shit. Jordan says, like when Elizabeth Warren, this man is, oh my God, released her DNA results. It was hilarious. It wasn't. That's just like what's her name? Rachel. Was it Rachel Dolezal? If that was her name, Rachel Dolezal. She told people who was bad. It's my dog, y'all. Hi, honey, doing like she want to go outside. You hold on. I soon done. So you shouldn't demonize people who didn't take it. You feel like you are a better American because you did something somebody on the TV told you to do, and you yourself didn't do the research, because the only research you did was the research that they put out there for you, because they are the ones controlling the information. So you felt like because they are the ones controlling the information, then it must be right, because your ass thought you didn't have any fucking common sense. In fact, you knew you had common sense, but because you already were the prejudiced, racist fucking person you were, you use this as an excuse to treat people a certain way. Some of y'all got paid to instill fear into people. This is why I respect Houston for taking a stand, Florida, all them places for taking a stand. What I don't respect is you threatening people that if they don't do what you say, they're gonna lose their jobs. You're threatening people's livelihood. And let me tell y'all niggas something. Y'all niggas, they threaten your livelihood and you want to go ahead and shoot your own. I keep saying, you pussy. You pussy because you claim. Stop saying you hard. You don't go ham. None of y'all niggas go ham if you only fighting yourself. Stop. You don't go ham. You ain't gangster. You ain't nice. You ain't thugged out. You're not. I'm saying it. I fucking said it. I don't give a fuck if a nigga from jail say it. I'm telling him it's not true because you only going against your own. You ain't real. You don't go hard. Shut the fuck up. Stop doing rap songs saying you go hard. You don't. You not hard. You not. You pussy. And I said it. If all you have is hatred for yourself, you pussy. You don't do anything with your time but hate and kill. The amount of shit you can get done. The way a nigga sit and plot to kill somebody, do you know how much productive shit you can get done in that space of time? Guys, I had to do this. This is like the longest show I ever did. I never went 2 hours. I never went 2 hours. I had to get this shit out.
It's a good day.
It's a good day, but I had to get this shit out.
They need to be informed.
Last but not least, what you seeing now with the murders, the politics, the policies, and everything, all of this is a distraction. All of this shit is 3D. All of this shit is 3D. When you're dealing on a higher realm, especially when you're dealing with metaphysical mindset, really metaphysical mindset, this right here, what's going on, is really not important. This is non-existent. This right here is worthless. What you're seeing on the news and all this shit is worthless. This with the pandemic, COVID, people acting stupid. This is a delusion. It's an illusion. It is to stop you from rising above yourself. Remember during the pandemic, I told y'all they don't care about you. Remember during the pandemic, they told y'all, you can go outside and work out and all of that extra shit. Fast forward to now. They haven't even brung out working out. They haven't even been talking about working out. They talking about your kids getting shots. When I told you the last show, they could give a fuck about your kids. Kids don't mean shit. They said 12 and up could get the shot. Do you want to know how many kids died? Exactly. You don't want to know.
Dosage.
The missed dosage.
They're supposed to get 10 milliliters and they ended up giving them 30 milliliters.
What fucking nurse forgets to give the right dosage? You believe that? See, this is what I keep trying to tell. This is what I keep trying to ask y'all. Are you smart or are you dumb? Because if you sit there around your friends trying to be the intelligent one, or you and your friends or your company or your corporation, whether you're a judge, lawyer, teacher, or whatever. Yeah, I seen I Am Legend. I already know where you going. Hold on. Jordan, I already know where you going. Hold on. I already know where you going. I know where you going. You're an idiot. If you're around your friends, whatever money you make, to go, you think you're smarter than, you're not. You're not. You're not. Because if you can sit there and watch the TV and believe what's going on, you don't think for yourself, you dumbass. You know, I went ahead and took the job because you know my job said this and this and that. Do you know the times that we living in? You don't have to keep that job. There's so many different jobs that could pay you the same thing. This
But you
service
know
has
what
to pay
that
you the
goes
same thing.
to,
You don't
right?
have to do the same traditional things anymore.
It goes to what you said earlier. Fear has been in place. However, they also have limited beliefs.
Here's my thing though. How do you allow somebody you don't know to put fear into you?
That means
Mr. AF.
Mm,
Y'all know who AF is. Y'all know that
right.
man.
That's right.
AF. First name is A, his last name is F. You know that bitch ain't never cared about you when you was born.
Nope.
So how the fuck he gonna talk to you about something that saves your life?
It's all
It
the
will
money
save your life.
bag.
You don't know that. You know what their argument is gonna be? Well, they did the research. That's always their response. They did the research.
What
You didn't do that.
research?
What research?
We are live in prime time right now. What research they did?
You didn't do the research.
That they
You didn't do
did
the
is
research.
on you.
And he has contradicted himself every time he has gone up in a hearing. Every time he's at a hearing, he has contradicted himself. Every day this man is contradicting himself. What research have you done? I have done the research that they have done. They done research and I read on the research that they did. So I think that is real. You don't think that is real. You have found a comfortable way for you to be around people that you didn't like any fucking way. So it's easy for you to treat them like that. Be honest with yourself. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like me. But let me tell you something right now. All of y'all have a stigma and a mindset about every race of person in America in your mind. And you feel a certain way about them. And the only reason why you feel a certain way about them is because somebody who don't look like you has implemented that hate. You don't even think for yourself. You don't even think for yourself. Someone else is thinking for you and is telling you who to like and who to hate. That is why most of the other races who don't look like us don't live in our neighborhood. They live in other neighborhoods that they think people are going to treat them better, but they don't, because you should hear how they talk about you. Let me tell you something. I am such a universal person. I have friends from all walks of life. All of my friends are not black. And that's just me. My father half white. That's just me. But one thing, when I'm around other people, I hear the shit they talk about you. I have heard shit they say about Indian people, Spanish people, Asian people, and all of y'all like to live in their neighborhood. And you should hear the shit that is said about y'all. But you think by you coming and living there and your kids changing their accent sounding the way that they have some upper hand, and they don't. Because you should hear the fucked up shit about them. Yes, I have seen them. I Am Legend, and I know that's what we in. We are in a purge. I Am Legend. We are. You know, people have a problem with self acceptance. People have a problem with accepting how they are. Oh man, hold on. Hey, can y'all bring me the charger? Because I got 7% on the damn thing. People have a problem with accepting their faults. And the more they have a problem with accepting their faults is the more that they're going to be in denial. You know your family is a hateful people. Just acknowledge that. You know how you feel about white people. It's how you feel because you were taught that. You know how you feel about black people is because how you were taught. You know how you feel about Asian people is because how you were taught. You know how every hatred you feel is because how you was taught, not because of something you have learned. Because when you have your own personal experiences, you see different than what you were told. I need the charger. The zombies in I Am Legend were created by a cure to cancer that gave to everyone, that was given to everyone. It was. Jordan is smart. Guys, um, guys, just do yourself a favor. Just do yourself a favor and link up with this man right here, man. Link up with this man right here, Jordan. Jordan, I'm going to link up with you. You make sure you link up with me, all right? Um, please make sure you link up with me, please. Please, because we can have a separate conversation. I really want you to do that. So, before I go, that is it. Problems we are having now. Everything you just seen me go into is why we fucked up now. I bet. He said, I'm terrified. One day they're gonna be like, oops. And turns out Moderna gonna cause you to grow a third arm.
A third arm, though? Oh, wow. Why not a nub? You said
no, but I agree, though. You see, the thing about it is...
Well, we have experienced that our friend has told us their child has gained a neurologistic issue. They have a neurologic issue. The child does. And on top of that, that child has gained an issue she never had, which was lactose intolerant. Now she can't even eat the stuff that she used to eat
from the shot. Now, why doesn't CPS be called on those parents who are giving their children that? Because if it was me, I'll call CPS on all of y'all who made y'all children get that shit. That is child abuse. To me, that is child abuse. I don't care what you say. If you think in your mind you had to do that, some of y'all don't fuck with it. And y'all just did it because y'all had to do it for y'all job and shit like that. I'm not talking about y'all.
Right.
I'm not talking about y'all.
We get it. You had to
okay?
Survive.
You had to survive. I'm talking about the real hateful ones, that the adamant ones, like, Master said we had to do it. You know, Master, I'm going to get that. You know,
no yes. Research, nothing.
I'm moving to Texas.
Yeah.
I'm going to Texas. Y'all send me some of the housing market in Texas. I'm out. Give me some land. I'm out. So, to end it off, Jordan, make sure you holler at me. To end it off, I want to say, guys, you have to do your it's cheap here. Check it out. All right. Link up. Send me, send me a link, yo. Send me a link. I already told you my Insta. Go on my Insta or Facebook is Andrew Palmer. Insta is Andrew Palmer 4890. And DM me and we can do something different on that. What's good? You mad late, bro? What's up, man?
Don't say that's deep.
That's you already know. I said you mad late, man. Damn, son.
Man, we about to finish.
Bro, we about to finish and all that shit. Damn, son.
Come on now.
So, what I want to say is, you have to make sure you're mindful. Use your common sense. Stop just going with anything you hear. Let me tell you something. When you were born, none of them fuckers on TV was in the room with you. None of them. And when you were being raised, none of those fuckers dictated how you were raised. None of them. So none of them had the right for even whether you got a shot or you didn't get a shot. None of them have the right to tell you how to live your life. And stop feeling like they should tell you how to live your life. And stop feeling like just because you got a shot that you should dictate how other people's life is. Stop.
What'd you say?
We are not slaves and you are not the masters.
What'd you say about the wheel?
Hold on. We are not slaves and you are not the masters, because if you look at it now, When they shut down, they made everybody stay at home. Black, white, Asian, Spanish. So even while they tried to sneak in the news, they racism, all of y'all motherfuckers was staying at home. All of y'all lost y'all businesses. Stop it. Open your eyes. Use your blasted common sense. I'm moving to Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, it was his daughter's birthday. Yo, tell her we said happy birthday. His daughter, D.
Oh, happy birthday.
Tell her we said happy birthday. We doing birthday shout outs.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that. We're not going to be disrespectful. So when children have their birthday, we're going to respect that. Happy Earth Strong. You know what I mean? That just lets us know they're going to replace us, and that's what we need them to do. We love y'all. We always love y'all, and what we do is for y'all. I'm letting y'all children know, if y'all watch this, we do this for y'all. She just turned 7. That lucky 7, that number 7, man. You know what I'm saying? We work, we bust our ass, we get aggravated for you. We do all of that for you so you don't have to go through that. You are here to replace us, and we love all of the children, and we are here to protect you. For those of you who are not in that realm, get the fuck out.
That's right.
So, with that being said, guys, think about what I said. Think about what I said. Everybody had to shut down. Everybody had to shut down. None of y'all fuckers was special. You thought you was special.
Even the privilege came
Even
out
the privileged
and
entitled
said,
people in the DMV.
We seen the signs. What they said, babe? Hold up. What that? It was a white woman. What was her sign? Her sign was, what was it? If you can't trap us, or we are not slaves.
We are not slaves.
Yeah.
It was in Montgomery County in Maryland, and she said, we are not slaves. You cannot trap us indoors or whatever. And I said, it's funny that she used a word like slaves.
Mo County going through a lot.
At the same time, it's funny how she realized that that was a form of slavery.
Ooh, I like how you said that.
You see how I flipped that? I fucked you up.
That's right. Get you thinking.
You think they don't know what slavery is? Of course they know, because we was in it. Of course they know what slavery is. So when it's being done to them, they're going to say it. No one should be a slave. But I told y'all from the beginning, from the time they established this thing they call the United States of America. This is not America. This is the United States of America. From the time they established it, you thought, and I'm talking to the white people now, you thought you had privilege. They never had that in the plans for you. You thought that. You thought by them allowing you to hang people and do all these extra stuff, or spend money and be privileged and have all these, you thought that they were looking out for you. They were not. Let me tell you something. They were not. You know why? You know what black and white mean? Black and white is black and white. Did you know is only used in the United States of America? Black and white.
Black and white together is gray.
Not even that, babe.
I'm just
No, we're not doing with the mixing with the color. What I'm saying is black and white, the explanation of black and white came out of the Bible first.
Okay.
Y'all will say the dictionary. Shut the fuck up and listen. Your definition of black and white came out of the Bible first. And that is what politics use and the government use in terms of black and white. Y'all say it's for stature and No, listen. In y'all Bible, before the dictionary, in y'all Bible, it describes black as dirty, savagery. Listen to the words. Savagery, bad, dark, evil. So being black was never a person. Shut the fuck up and listen. When they talk in terms of white, they talk about purity, clean, holy, It had nothing to do with a person.
Sound like
What
characteristics.
they saw was an opportunity to use black and white as a class. There is no black and white. There's different shades of brown. Yes. You seen a light shade of brown? Y'all call white. You see a dark shade of brown? You call black. If you don't get what I am saying, you don't get it. I don't care if you argue with me. I never had an issue with that. I welcome that. I just want open-mindedness. Just open-mindedness. Now, what I was saying?
You were saying a lot.
I was saying a lot. Somebody, Jordan, help me out. What I was saying. So in the terms of that, hey, y'all follow Jordan. Jordan ESQ. Hey, y'all follow Sparrow 196. That's my other brother. Yeah. So they took that and they felt that they could use the definition as in terms of the Bible because they created it. Black and white, we can use it political aspect and use it in terms of class. So these people we oppress. So we could have been light, but because these are the people we oppress, we'll classify them as black. So every time what you call as white people, when they hear the terms black or black people, their mindset is savagery, bad, evil, dark. And when black people hear white, what do you think they thinking? What their mindset is? We have a question. Yes.
Question. Okay, so I have a homegirl, and she literally teaches white people how not to be racist. And so when you have the mindset of people being prejudiced, how can they end up on the same platform as you?
What? Is Maria still on here? Is she still on here? Is Maria still on?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So the question was, say the last part of the question, not the last part of the question. How can? Because Maria teaches.
She teaches white people how not to be racist.
Right. She teaches them racism.
Right.
Racism is.
Prejudice and how you are being that way. That's what she teaches. Right. So if you in that mindset of being prejudiced and you in that mindset that, okay, well, I look at these set of people like this, right? Okay, it's okay because it's okay for you to have your opinion because that's you. You need to be your own person. But how can we come together if you have this prejudice mindset of who you need to rock with, who you need to be, who you need to join with? Answer me, Seafood. You got the good solutions for it.
It's going to be hard because of people I have trained to hate another people. I've been training these people to hate the other people for so long that it would be hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a great challenge to change their mindset because I have taught these people to hate me so much that if I come back, if those people come and tell them we're not like that, their people shows them something on the new. See how they shot up this dude? I told you, those blacks ain't good. I told you, those whites ain't good. I told you them thing. Then you're like, because you're connected to this shit. Now, yeah, another question. Yes.
Why do people sit there and judge you based off of one person actions.
Because here's my thing. People do that because their own insecurity, their own faults, they like to ignore. And if someone outside of them makes them look better by them making them look bad, they would run with that. And that is what has been done in the United States of America for
Agreed.
so long.
Agreed.
Look at the things they say about Indian people. Look at the things they say about Spanish people. You don't know because y'all ain't there for those conversations, but I'm there and I hear all of those word for word.
Y'all don't know the struggle of that shit.
You don't know.
My grandmother was a straight freaking Indian. She just passed. Rest in peace. However, she was trying to get her land back that the government stole from her. Do you all know that they told my grandmother that we don't have no record of your land? That don't make sense. You took my shit and now you don't have record of it?
Do you see how serious it is? Y'all niggas be trying to buy all types of cars and houses and shit, but none of y'all niggas try to buy land. What is so wrong about none of y'all want to buy farms? Dude, buying a farm don't mean you got a farm. Buying a farm, you can have the land and then build other shit there. Dude, if I had 200 acres right now, which I'm still in the process of getting. If I had 200 or 100 acres right now, I just make a fucking community and shit like that. Y'all think so small when you get money. Let me get some sneakers. Let me get a car. I mean, how about you get a fucking land?
Man, that's where the wealth is.
You take half of your bread, get some land. Take the other half, have them start building a house. It is not difficult to do that. If you go on Land Watch, you can do it in your state. You can go on Land Watch, put down 5,000, then take another 5,000 and start getting materials to build a house. Can never make more land. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Do you know how much untapped land there is here?
Oh wow.
Nobody wants to
For
touch.
cheap though, guys. Cheap. Do you know we can all come
moving
together
to
and
Texas.
put down $100?
I think I'm joking.
We all could come. 10 people could come together and put down $100 and build a community because the land is like 100,000. What I say? 10 people can put down $100. What is that? 100,000. And if people can take their ego out of who is what and who is in control and shit like that, man, do you know what type of world and community we can build? Man, we will be so prosperous with each other. And it won't be no strife, it won't be no jealousy, it won't be no hatred because we dare to help each other.
Y'all make the easiest things so hard only because you lazy. Just admit that you lazy. It's okay to admit you lazy. But y'all literally make the easiest things so difficult. It takes nothing for 5 people. Look, 5 people. 5 people to start a business. 5 people. And all those 5 people have to do is have a job. Take their checks. Yo, son, we going to the bank. We going to start this shit. He says, so much land here, LOL. Takes forever to drive through this state. I know. Hey,
Yeah,
Jordan, I know. I like Texas.
Our daughter has
like
a best friend that lives in
Our daughter has a best friend that
Texas.
lives in Houston. Yeah, she lives in Houston.
So,
Yeah.
and she's been trying to convince us to come.
She's been trying to convince us to come and move down there. He said it's cheap.
Hey.
Says, hey, I'm a cowboy now. Hey.
You been a cowboy. You a warrior. Sifu is a warrior. I do and learn self-defense from him, guys. I'm telling you.
If I move to Texas, I'm opening up a gym.
He knows what he's doing.
Jordan, if I come to Texas, I'm telling you right now, I have a degree in digital cinematography. I will bring my camera. I will bring my camera because I know it's a lot of landscape and I'm into the paranormal. I like the haunted locations and all that shit. But I will open up a gym. I swear.
Okay, hold on, y'all.
I swear, open up a gym.
He's being humble. My husband is one of the greatest martial artists out there. I've watched him, and I'm a person that pays attention to things. He is supreme in what he does. He takes pride in what he does. And not only that, when he teaches it, he ain't trying to just teach you for money. He don't give a shit about money. That's my husband. Because I'd be like, what? How much you going to charge them? My husband like, I don't care about the price. I just want them to know the skill and know it right. That's just how righteous he is. He's so humble. And I appreciate him in that. But I'm saying this to say this. He knows what he's talking about. He knows the skill. We all can become a family and learn from him.
Jordan said he just bought a power rack. I got power rack too.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been building his home gym. He says satisfaction in the job well done. Jordan, Joe, I'm gonna keep it real for you. If I was your trainer, you'd have been there in no time.
Ooh.
You'd had that shit in no time.
Oh, he fight. Y'all don't know.
Dude, I know kung fu, kickboxing, boxing. Okay? If you want to test me, I don't care. You're a lawyer. You want to test me, you can go ahead and test me. Bring your law enforcement, bring whoever you know. We can get busy. Man, I ain't got a problem getting busy. I love to get busy. But in my getting busyness, I'm going to show you a lot of techniques. I'm going to show you a lot of places I could have fucked you up if you had not protected this spot. That's how accurate and good I am. I do this. But my oldest daughter, she got a best friend in Texas. I've been saying, though, I'm going to Texas. It's my daughter right there. It's my oldest daughter right there. She in college. Fuck y'all head up. You ain't even know.
Biologist. That's
Biologist.
Right.
Biologist. Look at y'all. All y'all trying to be fucking rappers and shit. It's a fucking biologist, yo.
And just to show how our family
science run this family.
That's right. Our family dedicate to helping others. Our daughter wants to be a pediatrician that sings to children that is fear of getting help. That's what my daughter is. I love her. She the bomb.
I don't know what y'all doing. Like that. Everybody want to be a damn rapper and shit. Look what she doing. Scientist, dog. Science. Remember when y'all was complaining? None of these kids want to be doctors and lawyers and scientists. Well, yeah, all of my daughters are. They love science. How about that? I've been doing my fucking job. We've been doing our fucking job. There you go. But yo, let me tell you. I already said I will move to Texas, Michigan, Colorado. Out of the states of America, West Virginia. Those four I will go to. Texas, though, I know has a shitload of land. I already know. Texas has a shitload of and untouched too. And the only thing the only thing is that because if I didn't do my own research in history, a lot of people would have not gone to Texas because they have a lot of misconceptions because they think that's the racist state. They think that is the most racist state Texas in America.
Is beyond
which is not which is not no matter what fucking state you in, you are right.
Hey, Jordan, you from Houston and our daughter best friend
Jordan's from Houston. Yeah, and her best friend is from Houston. Yeah, Jordan says from Houston. He's a lawyer too. Yeah. He said Colorado turned into California. Hopefully Texas. See, you just helped me out because now I don't want to go to Colorado.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You messed that up for me.
You did that shit on purpose, didn't you, Jordan?
You want us to come to Texas.
You did that. You want us to come to Texas, don't you? You want us to come to Texas. He did that shit on purpose. I don't mind Texas, yo. I don't mind Texas, man. I like the sun.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're active.
I found out last year the first
Hey.
time y'all get snow.
Wait, Jordan. How big is those spiders over there? Do they really jump?
Jordan,
My best friend said no.
Jordan, Trini said she want to know how big the spiders
She
is.
said
out
they
there.
don't come out. She said that, like if you move to the country, then you'll.
It's not like you're in Dallas or Austin where them shit is big. He's in Houston.
Yeah,
So
he
Houston
ain't
is
nothing
city.
over there.
You know another thing? Texas has like the most cities in America, in all the
You know
states
how
in
big
America.
that motherfucking state
They
is?
got like 30 cities in
Yeah. Yeah.
Texas got like 30 cities, yo. They got San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Houston. What's the other one? Hey,
San Antonio.
Hey, Jordan, don't do that. You better answer. What's all the other cities in there?
Too many, y'all.
Y'all got so many damn cities in there. Like,
They are big
so
states.
let me ask you a question. And don't say this because you're from Houston. Out of the whole Texas landmass, right? What you would say is the best part of Houston? He said, nah, LOL, not in Houston. I live in El Paso. He lived in El Paso, Lombok, Fort Worth, San Antonio, and Austin. He said he never seen a jumping spider in those areas. So
In what?
they lying.
He said Houston.
Listen again. He said, nah, not in Houston. He said, I've lived in El Paso, Lombok, Fort Worth, San Antonio, and Austin. And he said he never seen a jumping spider.
Oh, these
So-
bitches, they don't want me to
come out there.
So to you, what is the best city in Texas to be in? And don't lie.
Don't lie because you live in that city.
Don't lie because you live in that city. Like, tell the truth.
Like for us.
I mean, he said
what
it's
would
cheap.
be the best part of Texas?
Hey,
to
D,
go
you
to?
better pack your shit up and come to Texas with me.
All of y'all.
All of y'all better come and follow me.
You bringing the family with us. Don't hate.
I'm going to bring a whole filming network to Texas. You're going to find out.
Oh, we got there with floods and shit. We deal with floods and shit in Virginia. We deal with floods and shit in this house.
He said Houston is his favorite. That's why he moved here after living in all those other places. So he said,
Houston's bomb.
now let me add on to him.
Okay.
I also heard Houston was good. I heard Houston, Dallas, and Austin.
Mm-hmm.
But out of all of those three, I've heard Houston more.
I'm not fucking with Dallas. Fuck Dallas.
I ain't no, don't do that. No. Because of the Cowboys. Because of the Cowboys.
Because of the Cowboys.
She's a Redskin fan. She's a Redskin fan.
I am a sport fan to the heart. And after the Redskins is ended, I love my Colts.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. I moved to
not-
Dallas, and I'm still a New York Giants fan.
That's
I moved
right.
to
I moved to
Texas. No. Hold on.
Right.
I said I'll move to Texas. That's what I meant to say. I'll move to Texas, and I'm still a New York Giants fan. All right, I'm a New Yorker today. I'm Brooklyn all day, every day. I don't care what state I'm in. So I'm letting all y'all Cowboys in Texas know, all y'all rooting too and shooting, and Buffalo Bill went. I don't call me no fucking Yankee, you know, but I am a Giants fan.
Ask me if you like Whataburger.
I'm New York.
Whataburger.
My daughter said if you like Whataburger, we come into the. We just shooting the breeze now. Now we just shooting the breeze.
Whataburger.
Do you like Whataburger?
My best friend loves it.
Jordan, what is Whataburger?
In her words, she said it's the best
Ayo,
food when you're
Instagram,
not
I'm out.
sober.
I'm gonna be on YouTube.
Yes.
He said Austin is expensive and full of annoying millennial
I ain't got time for that.
California granola vegan type. He said Dallas got major country club vibes.
Oh, I'm country. I love that.
He said you only see cowboy types at West Texas. Okay, so
we got yeehaws and shit.
So
I like it.
What I want to ask you is, let me space that out. Can you type in Kyle Rittenhouse and
he loves Whataburger. Hey,
hashtag Young Dolph.
Oh, I really want to try In-N-Out too. I heard.
And then on the title, put strictly explicit truth.
I heard that's good.
Jordan said Kyle Rittenhouse on the hashtag,
I definitely want to
and then hashtag Young Dolph, and then on the title put Strictly Explicit Truth. Um, Jordan says, and of course I love Whataburger.
Whataburger's bomb.
It's
Well, I
like
ain't have it,
In
but
and
I
Out
heard.
for Texas. Hold on. Yo, Jordan, you can't do. I don't know what In and Out Burger is like in California. I heard
Jordan,
that shit is good.
we
First of
about
all,
to
I wanna go to
come
In-N-Out.
out.
yo,
You are about
you
to
know
be
what?
our host.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a paranormal thing out there. Find some haunted spots up there. We're gonna go to Houston and we're gonna link up with Jordan.
Yeah,
None of
we
this. So
linking up
we'll
with
set
you.
that up. We'll set that up. We'll
I
figure
like
out some
that.
spots in Houston that has those history stuff. Hey, get the fuck out of here. What you know about White Castle? Man, we had White Castle in Brooklyn. Hey, what do you know about it?
My husband put me on the White Castle.
Hey, Jordan, I heard in Texas the burgers are big. I heard the burgers are big and they are good. In fact, I heard the meat out there is real. Is that the truth? I just want to answer to that question. I just want to know. Because that's what I heard. There's a phrase, everything is bigger in Texas. Is that a true phrase? Hey, that's the top. The stars at night.
Everything is bigger in Texas, like the fucking bug.
You got to tell you got the
No,
star.
you ain't gonna see the bugs.
No, the song.
What you mean I ain't gonna see the bugs? I'm always
Y'all fucking me up
outside.
right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm on the show.
You are.
What is the joint? Hey, he said, nah, the burgers at White Castle are just, I know, but they're good. Let me tell you, I used to go to parties in Brooklyn when I was little, and them just used to be 50 cents, and they had them stacked up like this, and you just be popping them shits like pills.
Like pills, though, right?
They're like pill. He said, but yeah, he said, I got some healthy portions out here. He said, healthy portions out. He said, that's why we all fat.
Hey, I understand.
Well, guess what? That's why I'm gonna come with the gym out there. I'll change it up out there. I'll change it up out there. You know what I'm saying? What I want to do is when I start traveling, I want to see some of the historic places out there. You know what I mean? I have a documentary. I didn't start yet, but I started, and it's called Hood Doc. And I would like to go to some of the Hood Doc is based on some of the people in different neighborhoods in different states. That they're not celebrities, but they started with hard struggles, and then now this is where they at. Like you're a lawyer now, and then other people they went to do this. They have their own businesses set up, and it's called Hood Doc. And I want to just highlight some of that. And I want to go to a lot of historical places, whether they're historic or paranormal, it don't matter. I want to go in there and do my own thing. Like, because I do self-defense and martial arts, I want to also do action choreographs. So anybody, I don't care what state you in, anybody who is into that, I can teach you, I can tell you. Just let me know. I'll come out there, yo. I'll come out there. There's that time, come out there. You are paid for my service, though. I'm not doing shit for free.
Right.
We just establishing that right now. But I'll come out there and we'll get something rocking, yo. If you have a video you want to do, if you have an interview or something, a doc or something you want to do, let me know. I am not going to charge you over the head. That's not the type of person I am. But you're going to get charged because I got to come out there. But let me know. I will do that. I have no issues in doing that, yo. Let us start building these bridges. We have to stop talking about it. Let's just be about it.
Just do it.
Let's just be about it. He said, dude, you should go to Skinwalker Ranch if you're into paranormal. Learned about that from Mr. Ballin. I heard about Skinwalker Ranch. There's some videos. As a matter of fact, tonight I'll look at one because there's some videos on there on Skinwalker Ranch. And I heard is the natives. I don't know if it was the black natives or the natives that came from
the natives.
Alaska.
No.
But we know the natives.
No.
I know the natives, they were telling stories about that, and they have a lot of interactions with the skinwalkers, and they are very well versed. Dude, if I don't know Mr. Ballin, if you know him or anything, I'm gonna tell you like this. I am willing to come out there and do that footage and investigation. And for anybody else who knows Jordan and lives in Houston and wants to do any Jordan, if you have a project you want to do, dude, I'll get on the train right away because I don't fly on like planes. I'll hop on a train or drive and I'll come out there. It's nothing to me. Just let me know. Let's start building these bridges, man.
That's right.
Stop. Yo, Fabulous.
Connection.
Fabulous had a verse where he was like, niggas burning bridges, then expecting niggas to send a boat. Let's stop burning bridges
Like,
because I'm not going to send a boat. Let's build the bridges so we can just walk across and meet each other. Okay? Your walk of life is not my walk of life. And I understand that. But because it's not my walk of life, then that means we have something to learn from each other. That means what your experience is, I never experienced it. So let me experience that. Teach me. And vice versa. That's the type of person I am. You're not going to find that with other. I'm going to tell all of y'all right now. You would never, in this lifetime ever, find a person like me and how I am in my mindset. Never, ever, ever. So while I'm here, whatever the ancestors want me to do, and while I'm here in this mindset, please take the advantage and utilize. Do that. And that is all I am asking. He said he's a super famous YouTuber. He tells great story. Check his YouTube out. What is his YouTube? Is it Mr. Ballin? What is his YouTube? Can you tell me? Because I look at it today. Because, you know, I'm about to watch that Raekwon and Ghostface on Drink Champs.
Oh, yeah.
Wu-Tang is my dude. I don't know if you in the Wu-Tang. I don't know how old you are.
Verses,
The verses with Stephanie Mills and Chaka Khan.
Oh, yeah. We gotta get down to
But, Jordan, serious note, you are a lawyer. I don't know if you're black or white. I mean, what they classify as black is white. That let me say it like that.
But if you care,
I do not care, but
fine.
I would like to get an interview with you that deals with the law aspect because you're a lawyer that deals with the law aspect and how the law is the difference between the different races of people and how it is. If you are willing to do that, that's fine. I would love to come out there and capture that footage. That is no cost to you. But I am willing to do that and come out there if you're willing. Just let me know. And then, you know, we could give people a different perspective, you know what I'm saying, on how the justice system is. He said, yeah, just look at Mr. Baldwin's Skinwalker Ranch. But he's got all sorts of stories. Okay. Mr. Ballin, Ballen. Okay. I'm gonna check him out. If I had a text now number, I would have put it on there so you could thing a contact with me. Because you know, these people on here, these trolls on here, they'll try to do some other shit. But I would want you to go on Instagram, 4890 Andrew Palmer, 4890. All right, and DM me. And on Facebook, it's Andrew Palmer. You'll see me with a Giants hoodie and a hat on. Go on there and DM me so we can go ahead and keep this connection. He said, but yeah, man, it was great meeting y'all. Be sure to hit you up sometime. Yes, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Even contact. Give out your email.
My email is Stephen Stephen Palmer Palmer 45 at Gmail. Again, Stephen Palmer Stephen Palmer 45 at Gmail. So y'all can hit me up on that Gmail. Whatever question you have, I don't care. Ask a question. I don't care if you like it, you don't like it, like it. Jordan, hit me up. Make sure you do that, yo. You're saying, hey, I'm trying to come out to Texas soon, yo. If I come out to Houston, you got to be the tour guide.
Jordan, you messed up. You in charge.
Yeah, so yeah. So from now on, when I'm on here, Jordan is on here, and I make sure I'll make sure we exchange information, Jordan. So I'll grab your ass up when I'm on here. But guys, I'm coming on here tomorrow. He said, I got you, man. Y'all be safe. Take care. All right, take care. Peace out. I'm gonna be on here tomorrow. Not long, just short, because I gotta go through some health joints and some food. So we'll deal with that. And with that being said,
Peace, love, and light.
love and light.